Hello, everybody. I am just pouring myself a refreshing glass of ginger beer. I have somehow done any fancy French accent to start off the stream. We're in a good mood. We're in a good mood today. It's been... Right. We're in a good mood today. We have done our work. We have now... Oh, if my controller decides to behave and Wobbles here does their thing. We are getting to the end of this today. I assume that when I get to the wormhole at the end of the timeline, everything is over and the game is done. I also assume that it will just loop back on itself. So, what am I going to do first of all? We are in age 17. Can I see... No, I can't see the character traits. Can I not see like the dialogue? Like what happened last? Oh, the gift from the secret admirer. +2 to last card. Oof. You know what? The secret admirer thing was very nice. I wonder who that secret admirer was. It was obviously Dice. But we will... We don't need to do much relaxing today in this month. We're going to try and plow through 2 full cycles of this, 3 full cycles of this actually. Do I need more botany, biology and organising? I do, don't I? Biology. Organising not so much. Biology, where the hell is that? Oh, actually no, I don't then. Animals and empathy. Animals is fine. Empathy is low. But I will tend the animals to start with. Also... I put a couple of reels out, a couple of shorts out quite recently. One of them has done very well. Indeed, the Hitman one got over like 100 views already. How? It's very mystical to me to know what will do well and what won't do well on this channel, but I just keep doing whatever I bloody want. Anyway, you meet your dad by the animal pens, fresh and ready for your first day at your new job. Oh, Pumpkin, I'm sorry to tell you that you're a little overdressed for the position. You're going to get dirtier as all heck today. Go on, put these overalls on and let's get to work. It's a float sheep. Float cow. Sorry, it looks like a sheep. You change and follow your dad to the float cow pens. He rubs their noses as he points out their names. I know they're cute, but these ladies aren't pets. They're livestock, and more than that, they're not really domesticated like our animals back on Earth. They're more like... tame. We'll give the animals lots of room to roam and we feed them well. They're not going to get chased down and get eaten by bigger animals. And we help them if they're sick. Pretty good deal, I think. But they're still pretty wild. You've got to be careful with them. We were pretty lucky that the Vertumna has herd animals. Makes it a little easier. We'll probably have real domestic animals in a couple of 100 years. Well, kiddo, we got all these animals. What do you want to learn about first? Oh, there's also like a vegan option. Veggie vegan option. You know what? I don't really want to learn about... That's the kind of energy he wants to see. Like, I've learned enough about the animals on my journey so far. We need someone to muck out the float cow stables. They might float, but their poop sure doesn't. You hear a commotion over by the geoponics domes. The kind that makes you drop your shovel and sprint over there. Fuck's sake, if another person is already dead... There's a crowd at the entrance to the domes. Governor Lum, Rhett, and Cal, and a handful of agriculturalists from a semicircle around the entrance, looking up at... Oh no, it's Socks! Oh, he came back immediately! Oh, damn! She's perched over the door, her back arched with fear as her great body grapples up the side of the geodesic dome. You can hear the glass cracking under the strain. Right, Cal. What the hell did Socks do? She's clicking her teeth and emitting a scared, mournful howl from deep in her belly. Cal is between the mob and Socks, his arms spread wide. Please don't hurt her! She's my pet! I promise! She's not dangerous! It's an alien monster! Lum snarls. It's not a pet! It's the enemy! Chief Rhett, I command you to destroy it! Wait! You don't kill Socks! All eyes turns towards you. Governor Lum and Rhett are twin avatars of fury, Lum red-faced and blustery, Rhett calm as he lowers the muzzle of his rifle. Why the hell should I wait? He says icy. Do you have a better idea? Oh, yes, I do. If my control will fucking work. This is fully charged as well. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Socks is trained. I can prove it. We did tricks with him earlier on. I remember. Like maybe a year or so ago, but we did tricks. Oh. Okay. You push through the crowd and stand before Socks, who looks down at you with a curious affection. You raise your hand as she chitters and shakes out her fringe. Socks, down, you command, and Socks obediently slinks from the geodesic dome. She circles her great body around you, watching you intently. Everyone takes a few steps back from the huge dilly pillar. Sit! You continue, and the crowd gasps as Socks leans back and pulls her front half to its full height, towering over your heads. Lie down, and she flumps to the ground, spraying gravel and dirt at the crowd. Roll over, and Socks writhes under until her many feet are wiggling in the air. She looks up at you, upside down, her mouth lolling open in something like a smile. One more trick, you say, pointing at Lum. What? Socks, attack! Socks flips to her feet with alarming speed and snarls, charging towards Lum. Everyone screams and scatters, except for Lum, who freezes and cowers where he stands, and Rhett, who raises his rifle. Stop, you command! And Socks stops dead in her tracks. Her face inches from Lum's face. Her breath wafts over him, rustling his hair. There is only shocked, still silence. Lum's mouth quivers with fear and then confusion. What are you waiting for? He commands. Shoot it! I don't wanna. You worry that Rhett will pull the trigger. That's incredible, he says. You have this monster perfectly trained. Does it hunt? Will it follow directions at the expense of its own safety? We could use this creature, he says. It may be useful in defending the colony. Only for defense, Cal pipes up. She's not a weapon. She's a living, breathing animal, and she has rights. Fine. Rhett, you're responsible for this creature. I'm done with this. I'm wrong. Yay! Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Lum. Look at little Socks and Cal. She trills in relief and taps her many feet against the ground. Wobbles, thank you! The crowd disperses, though some hang around to watch him wonder as Cal plays with his dilly pillar friend. How did they all, if it's that big, how did they all miss it up until this point? Hey, right, oh, and now I still get to do the freaking, like... Jesus, these bikes. Okay, I only have to do 37. Plus 1 if this has the highest value. It will not. 679. Boom! Super goal. Yep, thought I would. I didn't really even have to try that. Cool. But it's not just your birthday. It's my 17th birthday! Quiet is a time of new growth, a celebration of life and hope, not just for this year, but for Vertumna. For humanity's presence on Vertumna for years to come. You are the future of humanity. As you're beginning to take your place as adults in the colony, the council decided to throw a party in your honor. The Vertumnan Youth Ball. Mars is organising it, of course. You get an embossed invitation on real paper slipped under your door. Oh, what would Dice do? Dice isn't going to be there, is he? I guess I could go. But then if I can slip away and talk to Dice, then I will. You slip into some party clothes and head over to the lounge, to celebrate, yourselves, and yourself specifically. It is your birthday. The lounge is all decked out, the decorations look expensive. They must have taken a lot of nanoprinter creds. Your friends are transformed too. Everyone is dressed up and looking like the young adults you're becoming. You can hardly recognise some of them. Mars catches your eye and waves, her bangles jingling joyfully. That's a sentence. She looks like a model from her holomags, every inch of her primped, painted and perfumed. Wobbles, happy birthday. I'm glad you could make it. Drinks are over there. Make your song requests to congruence and take off your shoes. You look down at your boots, then back up to Mars skeptically. She rolls her eyes and does a little bounce. Sock hop. Just like Earth, duh. At the refreshment table, Cal is stuffing his face with party food, and Rex shoves 2 glasses of punch in your hands. Gotta stay hydrated, he says, pouring himself another glass. We'll be sweating it out one way or another. He winks at you. Damn, son, you calm down. Don't let them fool you, Tangent mutters, joining you. She smears a glob of something pink and meaty looking on a cracker. It's a well-documented phenomenon that people experienced with imbibing alcohol will begin to act as if they're drunk, even if they're completely sober. To Rex, she adds, I mean, of course that I'm not going to suffer any bad behaviour. Rex grins as he pulls a flask out of his vest and pours a healthy addition to his glass. Who says it's going to be an act? Let's get a little loose. Come on, it's a party. The music changes to something with a fast, pounding beat. Rex throws his head back and howls. Well, it's time to dance. I want to hang with my friends. Rex and there he is! Rex and Mars take to the dance floor, joined by Anemone and a reluctant-looking vase. You stay behind with the others to watch, still marvelling at how mature your friends seem tonight. They've transformed like grotty little grubs into beautiful door moths. I saw that bee and I was just like, blue, blue, blue. Dice shows up late and skulks around the outside of the lounge, eventually coming to pick at the food on the table. Keeps distant from Tangent. Cal eventually heeds the siren's call of the dance floor and saunters over to join the others. You're left making somewhat awkward small talk about the food with the two siblings. Nomi, who's playing DJ, spins up something a lot slower, more romantic. Grab a partner. Oh no, here we go. Grab a partner and pull them in close, or whatever distance you both feel comfortable with. Everyone giggles awkwardly and shuffles around, feeling the intangible friction of teenage politics. Who dances with whom? Who makes the first move? Is Dice still here? Dice is standing over by the DJ screen, helping Nomi with the song selection. He freezes up when he asks him to dance, stammering an excuse, but Nomi gives him a playful shove towards you. Go dance with Wobbles! I can handle things. Yes. Dancing with Dice is a bit of a disaster. Well, yeah, that's mostly on my end, I guess. None of you knows where to put your hands, and despite spending the entire song looking at his feet, Dice still manages to step on yours. He holds you rigid-armed and rocks back and forth mechanically until the song mercifully comes to an end. Yep, other couples don't seem to have your lack of chemistry. Oh, come on! Anemone and Vase have skipped dancing and gone straight to sucking face. Lovely. Dice stares at them for just a bit longer than is appropriate, then blushes and flees the dance floor. Okay, Dice. Nomi spins Congruence's music library to something with a little more bounce, and the dance floor once more floods, with bodies ready to gyrate the nights away. But the tunes are abruptly interrupted by Party Pooper Lum. He strides to the stage, flanked by Rhett. Alarm just raises his hands as look at all of you, young pioneers. I look at you and I see the future, not just of this colony, but all of humanity. Right, get the fuck out of the room. Rhett here, good man, a real good man, really the best of the colony, shared this poem from a great Earth poet. Now, I'm not one for poetry myself, but damn if it's not something I want to share with you kids tonight on the eve of something really big. I don't want to read this. Grumble and hiss, this is bullshit. Yep, okay. What do you think the poem means, kids? Does it mean we should sit here in our colony politely waiting for this planet to make a space for us? No, it means we need to get out there. We need to grab Vatumna by the balls and make it respect us. There is a time and a place for rousing speeches. I need you, the next generation, to lead the charge. This is your planet, and you're old enough now to defend it. I'm asking all eligible fighters to join squads massing at expeditions, to get out there and attack those, monsters where they live. We're taking the fight to them. No more hiding behind our walls. Okay. Oh, Lum and Rhett have leave the music. But only a few die-hard partygoers still want to dance. Right, they've killed the vibe. Everyone else has broken into small groups to discuss the announcement. I don't get it. I don't get why they want to just blow the fucking planet up, essentially. Like, angry. I'm going to be angry about it. Oh, friendship with Dice and Cal. That was the right move, apparently. This is bullshit, Cal exclaims, causing a few heads to turn. They're not even going to try to figure out why the animals are attacking us. They're just going to kill, kill, kill. Aren't we supposed to be better than that? They don't even know what's out there. They have no idea what they're up against. The party fizzles out and everyone drifts away from the lounge. You return to find your dad has stayed up to make sure you got home safe. I've never done that before. You've always been told the colony was safe. Now you see his sad eyes, and you know that time is over. Fucking hell. Wow, okay, we're going... Right, mid-quiet. Nothing else has been added to the... Oh, hello, Cal. Hey, Wobbles, where are you going? I'm taking some food to Socks. Do you want to come see her? Yes, I fucking do. Ah, hey! Oh, Socks, you're so cool. You go out past the walls to the pen they erected for Socks. Socks trills when she sees you both, unfurling her great body from where it's curled around the post, in the middle of the pen. Her harness and lead jangle as she slithers over to Cal and twines around him. Hey, girl. Are you hungry? She looks happy here. She does. Pulver. So she still eats the rocks then. You even do a few as well, lurching Cal on her back. She cavorts around the pen chasing them. Ah, easy there. It's a lot farther down than it used to be. She looks happy here. I don't know, he murmurs, stroking her scales. It's better than letting her be killed, I guess, but it's kind of wrong that we're making her fight against other animals. I don't know what to think. Oh, I thought she was being... I mean, maybe she is still just a defense. Just defensive. Right, anything for Mars? Nope. Is there another maybe there's another expedition thing? Nothing for dice. Nope, there's no more expedition things. Oh, there's another plant thing there. Medicinal roots. Vase. Anemone. Tang. Where's Rex and Nomi Nomi? Oh, there they are. Okay, nothing for everyone. Okay, we're all good. Let's go do some learning. Or could I tutor the children? What does that get me? Reasoning and empathy. I do need more of those. And I get friendship with Nomi Nomi, which is always good fun. Today you're tutoring Nugan and a couple of younger kids in Ancient Earth. In Ancient Earth geography. They're learning the names of the countries by pointing to them on maps and saying a few facts about them. It seems kind of pointless to memorize places that these kids will never see. But it's not like you can teach them much about the Tumlan geography yet. You're still discovering it. Billions of people, Nougat says, skeptically squinting at a hollow projection. How did they fit everybody into one little planet with all the trees and animals and stuff? Was it all like one big colony? Oh, tell her the sad truth. That doesn't get me anything. That's quite a hard... Tell her the sad truth? You give Nougat the little kid version of the truth that you learned as a kid. You tell her life on Earth was brutal and hard. Humanity destroyed the environment and fought over what was left. There were no trees or animals left. Not as many as there should have been, anyway. Most people were poor, hungry and sick, and the ones who weren't kept all the nice things for themselves. Okay, and at least your parents were lucky to escape on the stratospheric, and you were lucky to be born on it. You're all lucky to be here now, no matter what. At least for Tumna isn't Earth. Well, isn't that relatable? Nougat looks bewildered. She doesn't really watch holovids, only the cheerful ones for kids that don't address Earth's decline, so she had no idea. But they still had really, really tall buildings, right? To fit all the people? You sigh and tell her they did, and she nods in satisfaction and goes back to her schoolwork. Well, that's the little kiddie approach to it, I guess. Oh, okay, I don't really want to use that. Oh, well, we'll just do 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. +2 if that has the highest value. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that'll work. I want it. Boom, 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 boom. And we're on to late quiet. I need to... Actually, where is my timer? There is my timer. Right. Don't think anything else is going to be... Let's do some supply work for now. We're just kind of getting a bit around everywhere. Oh, I could assist the governor. Do I need those skills? Persuasion and organising? Organising, no. I do get some organising and perception. Well, I definitely don't need perception. But I do get a friendship point with Rex. That's always good. At the next SFC club meeting, Mars is frustrated that it's still just you, Mars, Tang and Cal. So I talked to Lum. Not about the club, okay. I know how to keep a secret. I just wanted to get to know him better and to see if he would be interested in a little extracurricular activity. Oh dear. Long story short, Lum's a total idiot. All he wanted to talk about was how the colony is going to keep winning and winning, and now he wants me to help him make holonet bids for propaganda, like, oh look, we're doing so good, yay! I mean, first of all, yuck. Second of all, double yuck. He just wants to sit at his desk all day and pretend like he doesn't see what's going on outside. Can't believe I'm saying this, but he's actually worse than Udicott. Oh yeah, I forgot Udicott died. Oh no, you forgot about me. What are we going to do about this planky nullhead? We should overthrow the governor. I kind of want to do that. That would be fun. I don't know enough to have an opinion, but I'm kind of sick of talking about politics. -2 friendship with Mars. Oh no. Seriously? You're such a nerdy little sheep, Wobbles. The future of the colony could be at stake here, not to mention your life. Do you really want to trust someone like Governor Lum? No. If you want a better future, or a future at all, we're going to have to work for it. Oh, I got... Cool. Lum's war on nature is really bad too. It's like he thinks everything will be okay if we just hunt all of the animals here to extinction. But if he does, it's going to screw up It's going to screw up the food chain real bad. This silly little childhood secret club might be turning into a bit of political organisation. Oh, yeah, right. I misread the situation entirely. +2 to the last card locked. Okay. Okay. 2, 3. Ooh. Okay, that's... I've got a slightly better... You know what? That's good. We're good. We're just trying to get through this. We want to find out what happens at the end of year 19. It's early pollen. It's pollen! The one thing that doesn't affect us anymore. Doesn't affect you, eh, Dad? Oh, hey, little seedling. Did you know that potato plants are related to sniff blossom? What do you need? I don't need anything, actually. I was just checking to see if you're not dying. But you're not dying. Because we cured the frickin' shimmer like a boss. Right, nothing... Basically, I think this year is going to be slightly uneventful. I probably could have started more of a political movement with the SFC if I wanted to. But, you know what? Let's just... go deliver some more supplies. You're in geoponics. You're in geoponics delivering a load of fertile soil that the surveyors have brought in from outside the wall. It'll go to restoring the outdoor garden beds for the hearty root vegetables. Looks heavy. I can take it from here. I'll bet I can lift more than you. You don't need to. Seriously, don't hurt yourself, Wobbles. It's not a competition. Wobbles smash! Oh, did I lose friendship with Cal? Why? Oh, come on. Well, okay, fine. I didn't impress him. I wasn't trying to impress him. I was just having fun. Oh, keep between rounds. 4. Wait, hang on. I can do better than this. I can do better than this. 2. Hang on. Oh yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Look, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Challenge win. Super goal. The best thing we've ever done there, and you get bonus points on that. Well, I didn't really mean to lose friendship points with Cal, especially as I helped them with socks and everything. Oh, there's an egg. But that was pretty good. I find a hefty red Xeno egg. Dice, do you need anything, my love? Sometimes I swear I can hear the planet talking. Okay. I want to go exploring again. See if I find anything, but I doubt I will. Let's go study something. Biology and reasoning. You know what? Biology and reasoning could be good. Engineering and reasoning. Engineering and reasoning. Okay, engineering we're doing then. You're heading back to your quarters at the end of your day, and as you pass by the medbay, you hear shouts and scrambling from within. Several surveyors have come back with serious wounds. One of them is holding a towel to her own leg, staunching blood flow from a massive animal bite. Yep, okay. Blinded from acid. Yep, help. I'm going to help them. Gosh, it's a good thing you were here. Triaging and getting the most badly wounded into the med beds is difficult, and the others need additional medical attention while they wait. It's hectic, stressful work, but be able to keep your head and provide assistance.
Good work in there, Wobbles,
Chief Engineer Instant says.
You know, with how the colony's grown, I could use an assistant nurse in here. Someone I can trust to take care of things while I'm working in the lab. Come back next month and give me a hand if you're interested.
Oh, okay. Hey! Okay. +2 to all other strength cards. Okay. You know what? That's not where that should be. How is that not working? There you go. How is that not working? Hang on. Me. Ah, you little mother. Wait. But then... for each gem on other cards, and that would be a 4. Right, so there's literally no way I can do it with this, so we're going to redraw the hand. I can't do it with this hand. It's just like, right, fine, have this hand then, and I will. 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Go easy. Right. Right, late pollen. Here we go. I like the music. Definitely doesn't sound like someone's about to die. I don't actually know what's going to happen at the end of this game. Oh, could we go to... You know what? I'm going to rest. Let's rest on the wall, which is in this part again. Can rest on the walls, and that'll be a friendship point with dice. Compared to the hustle and bustle, it's very peaceful up here. I took the month off. Do I want to forget any of those cards? No. Nothing happened in pollen, which is good. It's early dust. Is this Vertumnalia then? Is this the festival? Which should be absolutely banging. Right, actually, let's go do some physical activity down here as well, unless anyone else wants a word. Nomi Nomi's fine. You know what? I haven't checked if I need anything else on their cards. I don't think any of their cards can be got first. No, Nomi Nomi, no. Rex, no. Help Rex build something, that's cool. Mars, nope. Anemone and Vase. Nope. He challenges me, but I don't have shit. What do you need? Anemone, you look cool as fuck, but I can't. My heart belongs to dice, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. I wonder, like, of all the people who've played this game, what the proportionate, like, relationships are. Like, you know, how many people, or how many people have just gone through platonically, like, not dating anybody. Which is what I did when I played Mass Effect for the first time. Bravery and toughness could be good. Combat and animals. I do need more combat. Actually, yeah, okay, let's do defense training. Security Chief Rhett interrupts your afternoon training to address the group. Since the original colony was destroyed, we've needed every skilled security officer we can find out there to defend our home, and now with Governor Lum's blessing, age is no longer a requirement. That seems illegal. We are looking for young recruits to join the ranks of the defense squads. This is a serious job. You'll be soldiers, not little kids learning self-defense or peering down from the safety of the walls. You will be in danger. You need to be brave and know your way around a weapon. Step forward if you think you have what it takes to defend our colony. Go pound sand, warmonger. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Bravely, I'm going to bravely step forward. But do you have what it takes to survive? Yes, I do, and I ready serve. Okay, you're in. See you at dawn, recruit. Oh, okay, so I've got 2 more things I can do. Oh, well, this looks... But, no, actually, hang on. Well, actually, let's put all the ones I want. 6, 6, 7. Well, I got a super goal out of that, so that's fine. This year's Vertumnalia is ushered in with a big military band, horns and drums, supplemented by recordings of parade music on Earth. Oh, good, it's another speech from Governor Digbag. God, thank you, everyone. Look at you. The colony is... Oh, all it took was the common enemy. I look at you and the beautiful people, you strong people, you good people. I see a fire in your eyes. I see courage in your hearts. Oh, look at my heart, dude. That's gross. I see a colony that's ready to win. I see a colony that's here to stay. Vertumna, do you hear me? Do you hear me, Vertumna? I can't stand you. Lum gestures for Security Officer Rhett to join him on the stage. The original fugitive colonists got it wrong. In Roman mythology, Vertumnus was the god of cultivation, not of rampant chaotic growth. We need to clear the field before we can plough it. Vertumna won't be safe for human life until the aliens are eradicated. That's not what we should be doing! Oh. I want to announce that this will be the last year the festival contests will be held. What? This war will use our colony resources at a tremendous rate, including the most valuable time. I do have some good news. Starting today, the colony is going to be granting requests from people who want to have children. A happy murmur. Yes, that's right. It's time to start the next generation of Vertumnans and secure a future for our children's. Anyway, about this war on nature, I think it's stupid, Cal said. I know survival is important, but we don't have to kill things to survive here. Duh, of course you'd think that. Personally, I think Lum is a total nullhead. He's not that much older than me. What is he, like 24, and everyone listens to him? They should listen to me instead. You're called to participate in the games, the last ones, maybe forever. This war on nature ever ends, you can probably be an adult. As your friends all separate into their usual games, you realise that this may be the last time that you just get to be kids. What do I choose? I can't do anything else. How do I not have anything? Oh my god, I really kind of botched it on this, didn't I? Well, skip it. Yeah, I hate this colony. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Oh, and I've relaxed as well anyway. Okay, I keep forgetting that Vertumnalia actually, like... Right, so there was guard duty and there was med bay, wasn't there? I could go exploring. Assist in med bay. What do I get? Biology and empathy? I could do with those. You report for your first shift as Dr. Instance's nursing assistant. Instance was never supposed to be the literal doctor for everyone in the colony. All of the colony's medical needs were supposed to be covered by the medbeds, and then eventually with trained medical professionals from your generation. With the growing number of wounded and sick, it's pulling Instance's attention away from her actual work in the lab, hence why she needs help.
I'm a doctor, not a physician. I can study the locals in a fauna so it stops killing us, or I can treat burns and upset tummies. I can't do both. There. You should have access now. Don't bother me for anything less than a cranial bleed. It's a medbed, not a jar of leeches. Just follow the instructions and push the right buttons. You need something as congruence. Can you handle that?
I can handle anything. Got a 1 bravery and that's the spirit. Congruence. It's you and me, Wobbles. High five. You gently bonk Congruence's spell. Boom. And she laughs. There are no patients today, so you're going to brush up on your first aid training. Okay. You run through the quiz scenarios with Congruence for a whole week. CPR, elevate and put pressure on the wounds, wrap broken bones, flush eyes with water, leave foreign objects in, and be real careful with neck injuries. Fun fact, in the field, your hollow palm can discharge its batteries all at once as a makeshift defibrillator. And that's actually very useful. Doubt it will come in useful, though. But the goal is just to get to the person stable long enough to bring them here to a med bed. Okay. You'll be fine. Might only be a matter of life and death. No biggie. Yeah, we're getting to the end of this game, and I feel like it's going to be... Yeah, boom! Alright, and... What's that one? Oh. Is that... Oh, okay. Well, it, you know... I don't know, it might have just... Oh, it's not a strength challenge, that's why. I didn't get it. Right, way. And we're into late dust. See, I told you we'd be speeding through this. Is this the right way to play it? I don't know, but I have like an hour. I think I've got like an hour a year, because technically I've got to get through the entire year 19 as well. This is my 17th. Dice, how you doing? Oh, hello, Dice. You spot Dice about to head out on an expedition. He's carrying a full backpack with a second one at his feet full of surveying equipment. You realise he's writing in a notebook. An actual notebook with paper and everything, braced on his knee with one foot on his equipment. He looks up as you approach and closes his notebook, slipping it into the jacket pocket over his heart. Oh, hey Wobbles. Are you coming too? That's cool. Maybe we'll just be posted near each other. What were you writing? Just stuff. I like writing on paper, it feels more real, you know, and it's more private than having everything on your hollow palm where people could find it. You beg him for more details. Dice huffs through his nose, but he looks amused. Just stuff, he repeats, how I'm feeling, what the weather is like, what people are doing around the colony. I like observing people. Sometimes I pretend I'm an alien and I'm studying how people act so I can blend in. Do you ever write about me, baby? Well, sure, you're part of the colony, right? And you're my friend, so of course I ride above you. Ah, you do not know how to do this. Like me. You're about to ask C to C, but you're interrupted by Utopia calling... Utopia calling for all hands to board the expedition vehicles. Dice stoops to pick up the surveying equipment, then he's gone without another words. He must not want you to know what he's writing about you. Curious. What you writing about me, Dice? Dice, what are you writing about me, Dice? What are you writing about me, Dice? Okay, right, we're just gonna... I will go on an expedition at some point. You know what? Fuck it. Now's as better time as any. It's dusk. Dust season, so let's go. Survey the plains. You know what? I might... Survey the ridge. Let's go survey the ridge. Let's just do it. Let's go survey the ridge and have a look around. Right. Hello, Utopia! I just can't spare any more of my people. You've already pulled almost all of the foragers, and we're already running skink crews in the ridges as it is. There's one person you can spare. Hello, Wobbles. Fuck. How would you like to transfer onto one of my hunting parties? Utopia tells me you're one of the best explorers. We could use someone like you. He indicates Vase. I know I need someone who can keep up with this one. Why do we need to kill them? Because they're killing us, Wobbles. Keep up. It's the classic struggle between humanity and nature. Nature is not all flowers and rainbows on Earth. Everything and everyone was trying to kill each other for survival, for food, hell, even just for fun.
And you think that's a good thing?
I can't wait to bag a real trophy Xena. Oh god, he thinks it's a good thing. The first 10-point buck on Vertumna. I don't want to kill animals for fun. You won't be killing them for fun. You'll be killing them to defend the colony. I would never kill a living creature. We're going down the veggie route and veggie and vegan kind of mindset route and all that sort of stuff, which is kind of fine. Not how I think in real life, but even if it was trying to kill you, well, actually, that's also not true because I have killed creatures in this game already. There was that whole eye tentacle thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I knew you Strato kids were soft. I didn't know you were suicidal too. Not everyone's cut out for life or death situations. You know, Wobbles, it's not all killing. Sometimes it's about tracking and identifying dangerous creatures before they reach our walls. You wouldn't necessarily have to kill them, but you don't have to decide just yet. Talk to Utopia later if you change your mind. She's gone. She's gone. Where is Utopia? The Western Resting Ridge. It's here, people. Right, let's just get a couple of... yeah, this is the what we just have to check out this little structure, don't we? Oh my god. Well, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Well, that's not helping me at all. Hang on, I got this. I got this. I got this. 20 out of 70, not bad. 1, 2. We're gonna upgrade that and put that as a 1. Wait, how many of those do I have then? No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Oh, I just have the 1. Oh man, I really did use all of them up, didn't I? Okay, shit. Well, we're gonna have to do that anyway. Just because I need that to be a straight. Another 20, and then I need 30 for this area. 3, 4, 5, 7. That wins it, but I'm going to use a couple of these mushwood logs. 2, 4, 6. And it's a super goal. Right, there we go. Engineering. Okay, we're getting more scraps of... Oh, I got a new perk. Oh. Draw a new card at the start of my thingy-jiggy. Right, another... Right, we're going to go all the way to the end and find what the... Maybe it's the same. But, oh. There's an exclamation point here. You've been saved a few times from certain doom, or at least discomfort, and it can't have been a coincidence. Something or someone has taken an interest in you. You're being followed! You're beginning to get a feel for this place and its dangers, so the next time you hear the mournful hoot of a passing air squid, you head towards it instead of away, keeping an eye out for anyone watching from the cliffs. Hello! There's there, just as you think you're going to have to grab its tentacles and fly it like a kite to get your saviour to show up, you see a shadowy humanoid figure appear over a nearby ridge. You make eye contact and both freeze. His almond-shaped eyes widen in his not-quite-human face. Track him carefully. Rather than rush after him, use your tracking skills to carefully follow his path and sneak up on him. You pounce like a manticore and the two of you tumble to the ground. You pin his arms. Well, hello, sir. Who or what indeed? That's a good picture to have on my PlayStation, isn't he? Who or what is he? He brushes the dirt from his clothes and stands up tall. Sorry, there was a big... odd tone of his skin, his glittering alien eyes. Okay. He stands up tall. Very tall. You have to take another step back to get a good look at him. You catch a glimpse of a pale purple wrist under his tattered black sleeves, delicate like bird bones. I am a gardener, he purrs, and you're trespassing on my planet. Papa, squeeze me. Now that you can see all of him, you confirm he's definitely not a human. Besides the purple tint to his skin, he's also just constructed differently. Human but not. And taken as a whole, those little discrepancies add up to something that is decidedly alien. You're an alien? Ha! Actually, you're the alien here, if you think about it. They're right. He jumps onto a large rock and crouches, eyeing you thoughtfully. Let's make a deal. I'm not supposed to talk to you. It's against the rules. But since you've caught me, I can grant you one... What are you, a fucking genie? You can grant me one wish? Is this a joke? Well, why are those my wishes? I wish to know more about you. In time wobbles, I hope we... He's staring... Oh, he pauses and his eyes unfocus for a moment. He stares straight ahead, unblinking. He slowly stretches like a cat and stands up. Well, this has been fun, but I'm afraid duty calls. He doffs an invisible hat towards you. My name is Symbiosis, by the way. Or Sim, if you like. He jumps behind the rock and disappeared. Literally disappears. You search all around and can find no trace of where he might have gone or how. Stars, you just met an alien. Fuck yeah, that's cool. That's so cool. Oh, he appeared like when we were younger and when we were exploring like the nearby colony. Oh well, there they are again. Hang on a second, Sim. Let me just collect this little rock cluster. But okay, Bish. It's Sim, and he's running. You're knocked to the side as he pushes past you, running in the opposite direction with barely a glance. You shout and chase after him, but after a few seconds, it becomes clear you don't have a hope of finding Sim when he doesn't want to be found. You turn and continue along the path, and around the next behind you's bend, you spot a familiar face. Utopia! She's collecting rock samples with a pickaxe like an old-timey prospector. Who the hell was that? She demands. Oh, just an alien named Sim. An alien, eh? Is this some kind of role-playing thing? No, we're not doing D&D right now, Utopia, for fuck's sake. She hikes her pickaxe off her shoulder. Whatever, just watch where you're running, okay? The gravel's loose around here. You agree, happy to be out of this conversation without any trouble. You walk for a couple minutes before you see Sim again. He seems to be in good humour. Oh, it is tiresome to be so secretive. It is such a pleasure to be around you and Dice, and to not have to hide myself. I knew you knew Dice. It would be best if you exercise discretion, though. It's not the right time for the gardeners to be formally introduced. To do so too early would cause a great degree of chaos. Yes, even the female surveyor. I do like her, but I have learned from my limited experience with your kind that adults of your species do not react well to surprises. It is good you're here, though, as I do need something from you. Data. Huh? Please do not be alarmed. I do not mean sensitive information such as personnel and defenses. I'm not Facebook. I mean only the contents of your digital cultural archive. Like holovids? Yes, exactly. Your holographic recordings of movies, music, and books and cultural artifacts. Only, I promise. But why? Well, isn't it obvious? I wish to know more about your kind. I wish to learn how to act in such a way that is not so discomforting to humans. I'll do it. Truly, he says, clasping his hands. Oh, I thought it would take you a great deal more convincing. Nah, you're fucking cool, dude. You are surprising. It's such a pleasure. You swear a lot as well, don't you? Yes, I fucking do. I can already flirt with Sim. Amazing. But I'm not going to. Dice is my man. You tell Sim that you can likely find a mem drive in engineering and fill it with the data he wants. But you'll have a few questions of your own. That's fair. It must be frustrating to feel as though the truth is being withheld from you. Ignorance is not a yoke that your kind bears easily. Please trust me when I say that my inability to answer your question is born of circumstances beyond my control, and not a lack of desire on my part. I have full faith that you will know everything soon enough. Goddamn, you're so cool, man! God damn! Right, well, we need to find the other... I'm sure that I could have come across Sim sooner. Like, I could have... Right, is it this way? Oh, I'm just picking up these. I don't know if those strange devices actually do anything. Oh yeah, it is this way, isn't it? So I need to go all the way up here to the exclamation point is... Oh yeah, there's one up here. Hello. You and Dice are exploring the ruined wormhole. It feels so familiar. Dreamed about this place many times, and it's like you're just remembering about it all now. This time, dream memories grip you. You wander as if sleepwalking down familiar paths. You look up and see the wormhole faint in the sky. The time is right to observe it. Where are you going? He asks angrily. You don't answer. You're trying to concentrate on finding the place. You approach the large pyramid in the center of the complex. Beside it is one of the smaller elevators, a little monolith with a round iris door. This is the place. Your head throbs with it. Did not read that right. Even standing outside, you know there is something down there. Oh my god, find a way in. You look for one of those elevator monoliths, but it's overgrown with snaking vines and brambles, with very large flowers all over it. You could push through them, but Dice stops you and shows a Geiger counter reading on the holopon. Take a sample. Oh, I need to study the Okay. You soon realise your mistake as the radiation illness sets in. God fucking damn it. But for now, okay. Thankfully still working, and descend beneath the ground. It opens to a kind of antechamber room with an exit at the other end. There's glyphs carved into the crystal panels on the walls, symbols that resemble the wormhole. Oh. You have to pause. You think you might faint, and it isn't just the radiation. There's something down here, some great energy, and it's making your head hurt. Keep going. The fog slowly clears from your eyes. Are you okay? Try to explain it to Dice. My head hurts, obviously, he says, but no, it's more than that. You're seeing things. It's kind of like an array, and kind of like a dream, but you kind of feel like something super important is up ahead, and you need to see it. Maybe we better leave. You don't look so good. No, we're gonna go. Whoa, and everything got a bit fucked up. Past the antechamber is a long hallway sloping down. Things are starting to look kind of weird, like the two slightly different realities overlapping. We tough it out. You keep going. At the bottom of the hallway are more crystal panels on the wall, many facets broken. Or are they whole? The walls have crumbled and roots creep over everything, but also they don't. Every time you blink, the room seems to flip and swim between the two realities. All the same, you feel absolutely compelled to continue. We need to leave now. This place is hurting you, Dice says. There is a round iris door at the end. Are you sure? One more room! Okay, we're killing ourselves here, but I don't care. You pass through the doorway into a large square chamber with a sloping ceiling. Your sense of this place, of the vibrations, is telling you this must be directly under the big pyramid on the surface. The floor and even the air thrums with vibrating energy. Oh, even I can feel it too. The room... Oh, I don't have... God damn it! God damn it! Is there nothing I can take? No, there's nothing I can take. You collapse onto the platform and are overcome by a spectacular migraine headache. And I black out. When you wake up, you're back at the collection site. Dice must have dragged you out and then called for help. Nothing wrong with you, but you feel completely weak and drained. God damn it! Right, we're going back there. We're fucking going back there, buddy. Or maybe I study the radioactive plant in geoponics. Alright, we're going in wet. I do need to rest, actually, so we're going to rest in the park. No, we're going to rest on the walls with Dice, actually. Oh, hello, Dice. Sorry, you wanted to talk to me. You and Dice are sitting on the tailgate of one of the expedition vehicles, shelling bobber seeds with your teeth and spitting the hard bits to the ground. Now and then one of you points out something funny a passing surveyor does. This is the easiest way to talk to Dice, by not talking at all. Dice has always been like this. Being isolated from the other kids has made him thoughtful. Out of everyone, you think Dice might understand about Sim and be able to keep the secret. I trust him. You tell Dice that you saw something interesting when you were out on an expedition. Dice perks up immediately. Yeah? What? Oh, no, I'm not flirting. His jaw drops. No way. But I met an alien too, Wobbles. What was yours like? Like us, but alien. His long dark hair, big eyes, faintly purple skin, the way he never seems to answer any of your questions. Wait, you met Sim too? He said he met another human kid, but he didn't say who it was. It was you this whole time? He made me swear I wouldn't tell anyone else, Dice says. If the Helios found out about the gardeners, they'd probably just try to kill them like they're killing everything else. So we can talk about Sim, but we have to keep it a secret. This will be our secret. Good. Good. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. I probably could have done that a lot earlier. I think I had an opportunity exploring the nearby colony, like in one of my earlier years. But yeah. Right, we're just going to relax for now. I said we're just going to relax for now. You nestle in the cushions. Oh, it's nice, good music. Okay, we're just going to relax. Take the month off. Right, we're now into mid-wet. Right, I'm going to try and study the plant life. I want to try xenobotany. Back in the lab, you have all the right equipment to properly examine that radioactive plant I found. Yes, I love it when it just like connects. You think, right, because I had that experience, I should go do that next. And it just connects. Maybe you find a way to protect yourself from them. Radiation. Oh, god damn it. Ah, you can flush out. How confident are you that you know how to protect yourself? Not at all. Oh, do I just need to collect a lot more samples? What was that? Okay, fuck it. We'll have a look at... Value is wild. Value is terrible. 4. No. 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, I guess. How did that not work? Three, 4, 5. You know what? I don't know if this is gonna work. Now, if I do that, and then I do, I got many of these. Oh, I got 11 of these. Amazing. So I don't have to change the suit. No, son of a, no. I reckon this is so much easier to play on a PC if it is available for PC. I'm sure it is available for PC. Okay, that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there we go. Right, that's the stuff. Alright, I need more samples of that plant, but it's really not. New perk. Collectibles respawn faster as more slots are filled. Okay. Right, we're in late wet. One more thing to do before... God, Rex, you just love this yourself, don't you? Right, Tang. Oh, God. Okay, is there anything actually we can learn about in Medbay? Sim asked you for more data on the human culture. Yes. You have unlimited access to Congruence's media archives through your hologram, but for Sim it will be a little more complicated. Ah, you need to find a physical storage unit with enough memory to contain a chunk of the holo archives. The robot workshop should be a good place to look. You sneak in, nobody around. You rummage around until you find what looks like a portable holo unit in a drawer, then find a port on the wall to plug it into. Perfect, we're copying. We're copying stuff to a USB. You start by carefully copying your favourite videos and games, and then realise there is a shit ton more room on this tiny device. You sweep in several thousand more vids as well as the entire contents of the school's Learningpedia. Oh. Congruence seems amused. She doesn't sound an alarm, although you know you shouldn't be in here. But she asks in neutral voice, "What are you doing in here, Wobbles?" "I just came to see you." Congruence allows her expression to show doubt, though she seems flattered. You chat for a bit, then she tells you to get out before you get in trouble. She seems to be lonely. Can an artificial intelligence get lonely? You guess she must miss Professor Howell quite a bit. Alright, so we got data for Sim. That's good. 4, 4, 4, 5, 6. Bang! Right, and now we're into the fucking worst season. It looks amazing, but glow is short. The fuck is that noise? Whoa, that's a weird noise. I don't like it. I don't like that. Right. I guess we try our luck. Hello, Dice. What's going on with you, bud? Yep, it is my favourite season as well, but it is going. We are going to lookout duty, guard duty. You show up for orientation to guard duty. Vase and Anemone are here as well, listening intently to Security Chief Rhett as he teaches you the specifics of the colony's defences. There's the walls, the lookout towers, and the robotic turrets. There's obvious weaknesses like the gates, like the pipes, and less obvious weaknesses like the pipes that divert runoff water away from the colony. And there are high priority targets like engineering and geoponics. You're surprised to learn that the living quarters are considered low priority. Duh. During an attack, everyone's supposed to be defending the colony, not hiding under their beds. Okay. He drills and drills you, first on your knowledge of the colony, and then on actual drills, physical fitness, reflexes, loading and firing a plas rifle, securing a dangerous situation. If the lookouts on the walls see anything, you'll be the ones to shoot it. There might not be time to wait for backup. You'll have to be able to make and act on the right choice without hesitation. You're not only a guard while on duty, you are being charged with the defense of the colony itself. I expect you to be ready at all times to answer the call. You fumble the cartridge and it clatters to the ground. No slacking! Keep your mind and body sharp and ready for anything. We are at war. We are not. Leaning in close to drive his point home. He's been saying that a lot recently. He believes everything Lum says about the outside world. Rhett is such a bastard. Rhett leaves you to figure out how to reload your plas rifle on your own. Oh, pardon me. Vase is already finished, of course, but Anemone stops what she's doing. There's a latch here, she says, flicking it with a thumb. If it's deployed, you can't click the cartridge in. Got it? Yep. It's easy when someone actually shows you how, and Anemone's nice to us, so it's good. Rhett's such a bastard. Oh, I lost. Well, Vase slams his hand. He's trying to keep your sorry colonials alive. He's probably the only reason you're still here. Have some respect. Okay, well, fuck you. I do think he's a bastard, though. I mean, like, what do you want me to say? 2, 3. Oh, a mysterious stranger. I like a mysterious stranger. 4, and then 10. Boom! Just do that. I'll just do that. That's fine. You're playing holo games in the garrison break room when the sirens begin to wail. She grabs a plate. Okay, go with Anemone. Okay, I'm heroic again. You follow Anemone out of the garrison and form up with your squad on the walls. On the other side of the walls is more Xenos than you've seen in one place ever. They seethe out of the forest, large and small, herbivores and predatory, fungal and otherwise, flying and crawling and hopping towards the colony with a single-minded determination. The air fills with the pew-pew of laser turrets and cracks of plasma rifles. The enemy's front line collapses only to be replaced by even more Xenos, just as many as before, if not more. There's no end to it. Firebreak turns into a graveyard of dead and dying alien bodies, wave after wave crawling over the corpses until they roil at the base of the walls like the foam on a wave when it hits the shore. You hear the walls creaking underneath you, but they hold strong. There is no sun to set in glow, but night falls on the battlefield without any break in the fighting. Your fingers begin to cramp from pulling the trigger of your plas rifle. Finally, you're relieved by the second guard shift. You walk straight into the garrison and right into a dreamless sleep. You're awoken 6 hours later for your next shift. Their kitchens have provided the soldiers with pressed soy rations and hot blep tea, which you grab, then make your way back to the walls to survey the carnage of the night. As you arrive, your holopalm lights up with a priority message. Security personnel, we are under siege. On Earth, sieges were used to break a city by starvation or drought. We have plenty of food or water. Guards will rotate 6 hours on, 6 off. So long as we keep the Xenos on the other side of the wall, we can hold them off for days. Weeks, even. Everyone exchanges exhausted looks because weeks! We can do this. We're stronger than them, and we're not going anywhere. I don't like the sound of this. You and the other soldiers fall into a fitful rhythm, alternating shifts on the wall with brief snippets of sleep. Gunfire becomes the soundtrack of your days, which begins to smear together like paste. Anemone, in particular, is suffering. She volunteers for relief shifts, sometimes pulling doubles or triples on the wall. You catch her mechanically shoving soy porridge into her mouth before seeming to fall asleep, sitting up. A minute later, she jolts awake as someone's spoon clatters against their bowl. Tempers grow short. As fatigue sets in, 6 days pass. You're on shift. You're on shift, watching the Xenos batter themselves against the wall. You feel your eyes unfocus at the sheer formless horde of them. In all these days, they still haven't breached the colony. Sometimes they even seem to retreat, ebbing backwards and reforming somewhere else. It's behaviour you've never seen before. A group of monsters breaks from the tree line, nothing new, except for one of them. Oh, what? One of the Xenos looks different from the others. Almost humanoid. Fuck that! The creature looks suspiciously like a person, at least from the waist up. Down below, it's a lumbering chimera, vaguely reminiscent of a faceless, wrapped in tattered bits of flesh and bony protrusions. Something like hair flutters behind it as it turns and looks right at you with unnerving, malevolent intelligence. Yep, it's still there. It shoots it. It approaches the base of the wall, and the other monsters surge forward to pound against the gates. Try to talk to it. You wave to it, and the creature sneers, and to your surprise, approaches the wall. Little weird. They address you in a halting, rasping voice. Everything seems to go quiet nearby as you strain to understand this talking horror.
Child of breeding rabbits, feral pig, kudzu. Introduced species, you understand?
Fuck do I understand? You wonder if you're hallucinating. Is it holding a gun? You slowly nod yes. You understand the words, at least.
I am Noctilicent,
the monster says through a voice box that seems better suited to guttural roars, not doing one of those, than
a gardener.
Oh shit.
Designation pest control. I perform my task, unlike gardener symbiosis.
Oh shit. Oh no. Yep, now that they're standing still, you can see the seed of Sim's slightly inhuman features staring back at you. The hair is a bit like Sim's, as if it actually is alive. Why are you trying to kill us? Who are you talking to? But you jump as an enemy sneaks up behind you, and when you look back, Noctilicent is gone. That alien was talking. You babble about the talking monster named Noctilicent, but Anemone thinks you're having some kind of mental breakdown. The siege is getting to everyone. If you're freaking out, go lie down. I'll cover for you. You look down, and the monsters are retreating. As you gather with the other soldiers in the colony, a priority announcement from Governor Dickbag. The alien attackers have been defeated. The siege has ended. Another year, another win. You're welcome, Vertumna. You're welcome, humanity. I'll go eat a barrel of dicks. You're welcome, you hear and she. What did he do? Race out there like an idiot with his honor guard, defend strategically unsound positions, put himself in danger so he had to save his overstuffed ass? Uh-oh. And when I actually needed him, taking his 12-hour beauty rest while the rest of us slogged through and just sifts. I think Rhett's pissed. Only a few Helios remain, covertly filming Rhett while he continues to rail against Lum. On the horizon, the first rays of quiet streak through the sky with lavender. You watch Utopia's reclamation crew head out through the gates to begin vaporizing Xeno corpses for their component molecules. Right, Symbiosis, you have some explaining to do. You have terrible dreams. You imagine that you're sieging the colony, that you're a creature crawling in the mud on your belly, the ozone crackle of plasma rifle fire arcing overhead. With your talon claws, you rip into the walls like they're made of clay. In a moment of lucidity, you try to pull the clay from your throat, but no matter how hard you pull, it just never ends. You jolt awake when you realize you've been pulling your own guts out your throat. Just a dream. You're shaking and coated in a film of terror sweat, your heart pounding. You don't find sleep again before dawn break. That was fun. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, Sim. Dice and Sim, we've got some fucking problems. Again, I wonder if Noctilucent would have actually shown up earlier in the game had I been able to meet Sim. What the fuck is going on, Dice? Okay, done. No, we're not. Okay, we're going back out. We're going back out there. The ridge, please. Oh, actually, no. I need. We need to rest first. But okay, so we'll do a couple more things and then we'll go out and find. Assist, deliver supplies. Fine. Okay, we're just gonna deliver supplies. I just can't. I just can't. It's just not okay. 4, 5, 6. Wow. Okay, that's not working then, is it? You tell me that's no good? What is it? Actually, is any of this going to be any good? Really? None of this is going to work? Nope. None of this is going to work, is it? Oh, that is going to work. Exactly that. Alright, there we go. You roll out of bed at noon because you're allowed to, because it's your birthday, because I'm fucking exhausted. Yes. I've been having all those nightmares, like they're trying to tell me something urgent. You can't make any sense. All the imagery is jumbled together. All these possibilities and timelines and things that might happen. You sit on the edge of your bed. Why do I... Oh, okay. Maybe because I did the thing I have to meet Mars. As you enter the lounge. Surprise! It's a surprise party for me. For me? Oh, you didn't have to. Wearing goofy hats and glabbing, Nomi is holding a bunch of balloons larger than they are, and Rex is wearing a cute little waiter's outfit with a bow tie. Why didn't you draw that? You accept their hugs and birthday wishes, trying to hide your exhaustion and demurring, with a few pointed, all this for me? You shouldn't have. No, really. Oh, like I just did. Rex wanders around with a tray full of little snacks, offering them to everyone with a vampy accent and a silly airheaded giggle. The goofable act chips away at the natural awkwardness of the surprise party. That is, the first 5 minutes after everyone shouts surprise, and soon everyone is laughing. You start to smile too. Your friends are so amazing, and they're all here because they care about you. Then you get Vase and Anemone. The lounge begins to fill with Helio kids, mostly ones you don't know, the ones who usually keep to themselves, and well, don't much like your original stratospheric kids. His arm draped over her shoulders. Aww. Anemone gives you a little wave of acknowledgement, which earns a weird look from Vase. Ah, he invited you guys, Cal says. This is a private party. It's a public lounge, Vase says. We can sit wherever we want. You guys think that just because you fell out of the sky, you're the wormhole's gift of Autumna. We don't need you, we never needed you. All you do is make things worse, like this party. You've rarely seen Cal get so ready for a fight, and yet he's so ripped. He doesn't seem to care about the body language of the Helio kids, has changed from cocky to dangerous. You're just a bunch of fascists! Ooh, you and Lum. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop it! Oh, okay, well, it's just a fight. Despite Cal's bravado and brawny physique, he's no fighter. One of the Helio kids socks him in the stomach and he goes down like a felled gnarl tree. God damn it. Rex throws himself between Cal and his assailants, catching a few kicks on Cal's behalf before the Helios get tired and leave. with a few parting shots at Cal's alleged romantic interactions with the float cows. Oh, for God's sake. Vase doesn't get involved, but he doesn't stop them either. He's the last to leave the lounge, staring hard at Rex before smirking and turning away. First time, huh? Don't worry, they probably got it out of their system. Good on you for sticking up for yourself. Oh, Anemone doesn't want to be there. Well, that was enough excitement, I think. Let's move on to the important part. Cake and presents. For once, Mars, I agree with you. The mood shifts back to festive. You enjoy your presents and your cake, but tension's boiling over like that is a bad omen for the rest of the year. Sure is. Alright, mid-quiet. Anyone got anything to share? We just have a quick walk around, see if Tang has anything. I could have... do I have... I don't have enough samples of that radioactive plant. Let's go and see if studying xenobotany will do anything to actually get that going. Research xenobotany. Surveyor Tonim found blep grass shortly after the colony landed. The waxy violet grass grows almost everywhere near the colony, and when you steep its roots, you get a deep purple tea. Oh yeah, tastes horrible. Grassy and bitter, but it's a stimulant and mildly hallucinogenic, so the adults think it's great. They've been drinking it for years with no ill effects, except an overwhelming urge to stick your tongue out and say bleh when you taste it. Right. You've been trying to cultivate new variants that don't taste as awful, and you're ready to test a new strain. Tangent will probably appreciate a better limit, and Cal would appreciate a nicer trip. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so I get that. Tangent. You bring Tangent a cup of the tea. Blep tea 2.0 and ask her to give it a try. She swallows it down, no problem. She pounds back cups of blep tea all day. It's not like she needs the assistance to stay awake, but she says the stimulant helps her focus. You ask her to report on how she feels. I got an extraordinary amount of work done, but I feel... Do you know the voice? Like my own internal voice feels much stronger, like as if it were another person entirely sitting here beside me. Yes, I know, she says to thin air. I will tell them about the tremors, thank you. I am also experiencing a higher than acceptable amount of muscle spasms. I suggest crossbreeding the blep grass with something that will act as an anticonvulsant. Looks like the strain was a little too strong. Tang shakes her head. No, she exclaims. No, it's perfect. Don't destroy the strain. You should give the rest to me. Yes. I'm cutting you off. Hearing voices all day is definitely not a trait you were trying to cultivate. You insist on destroying the rest of this batch, but promise she can test the next one. Okay, so she's addicted to tea, which is good, I guess. I'm not sure how it's good. And 7-8. Boom! Oh, that is a super goal. Right, that's not what I was expecting to do with that, but we're good. Right, I've got like one more activity in me before we get to pollen season. Let's go just deliver some supplies. Is it the supply depot? Still nothing new in there. I feel like that was a slightly underutilized. And again, a delivery for Vase? Fuck it, let's punt it over the colony walls. You crack open the crate. Inside are a bunch of brand new weapons from Earth, never been used. Anemone gets a drone rifle and makes a cooing noise at it, cradling it to her chest. Oh, more of these. Whatever, just put them in the gun locker, I guess. Anemone reluctantly hands over the drone rifle and leaves the Vase, his arm draped possessively over her shoulders. She shoots you a little wave. No, leave it alone. We have to leave that alone, unfortunately. You would never steal something so valuable. I totally would. You note the extra rifle on the manifest. It's good to keep track of these things. You wouldn't want them to get lost. Okay, so we delivered a bunch of life-destroying weapons. 4. 555. 555. Yeah, I don't think there's much else I could do to that, is there? Or does the 7 do anything? Oh, it gets us 37. None of those cards have gems. Is the 3-4 going to do anything? Oh, that goes to 40. Okay. I don't know how that works, if that did me any favours there. I got friendship with Mars and Rex there. Right. I must be too tired to do anything, surely. New perk. Can choose not to take new cards. Oh, that's nice. So if I don't want a card... Ah, although, to be honest... Right, let's go relax on the walls with dice. Maybe I can tell him about... maybe I can tell Dice about... Thingamy-bobbity-boo. Oh no, okay, we just don't get that, do we? Right. Alright, let's go back out into the thingy. Let's go back out into the Western Ridge and find Sim. Because I need to talk to Sim about what the fuck just happened with Noctilucent. Sim? Fucking Sim, where are you? Where is that little purple bastard? Where is he? You did not tell me there were more... Well, actually, we kind of could have guessed there were more of him. He said he was a gardener, like, implying that there were others. Like, yeah, just the general way in which he was talking implied that there were others. Where the fuck... I swear if I don't find him. There's that humming machine again. There you are. I'm just going to check if there's anything else around here. Right, douche nozzle. For once, you see Sim before he sees you. He crouched just off the path, staring at a flower, his face blank. He's so perfectly motionless, you'd think he was a plant too. His eyes are unfocused. Eventually, you clear your throat and say, "What the fuck, Sim? Met one of your friends." Wobbles. You caught me checking in with the boss. Your boss is that flower. No, of course not. That would be ridiculous. That flower is my great aunt's. Oh, I'm sorry. It's even more stupid than I thought. You look at the flower. It's part of a dense vine that fills so much of this end of the valley. You're not sure whether he's joking this time. My boss... as I told you, they aren't fond of change. They're also very much like your boss... what's she named? Utopia. Her name word is fitting, isn't it? I appreciate that she always reminds you not to get yourself killed. I wish you'd listen to her. I can take care of myself. I'm not sure you realize just how many times I've had to help you with that. If the boss finds out I'm talking to you, I'd be in trouble, so shh. Then why keep talking to me? Because you're the person of my dreams. Literally. Heart. I can't seem to stay away from you, and because you humans are different. I'm so bored of everyone else on this planet. The other gardeners, my boss, they... Pardonnez-moi. They have everything on Vertermina just the way they like it, and don't want the teensiest things change. It's boring. See that tree? Sim points to a large tree with many long limbs dripping from it and embedded in the ground. That tree was a small creature for part of its life cycle. You called it the Vricky. Oh! Once it plants its roots, that's where it stays for the rest of its life. The gardeners spend time as trees too, some hundreds of years. If you do that enough, you start to think like a tree, set in your ways. When I watch you, and I talk to you and learn about your species, I feel inspired. I feel young again. How? You can shapeshift? Don't you think my looking human is a bit of a coincidence? True, he replies and motions to his body with a sensual flick of the wrist. It is a rather handsome body, though, don't you think? I happen to think I did quite well, if you say so. You have many... I'm not... pardon me, I knocked the table there. I'm not flirting with you because I'm only flirting with dice. And I do need to go back and do more of that, actually. But we're moving on with this plot line. I'm sorry, but I must away. No, don't away! I have all the data disk to give you. I have to ask you about Noctilucent. Oh, okay, I can talk to him again. Okay. Did you bring what I asked? Take a closer look at Sim. It's only fair that you observe Sim in the same manner that he often observes you, and while hidden behind a tree, you pretend to leave then double back and watch him from a short distance. You hope you'll see. Sim looks like a human, if an alien had to draw a human entirely from written description. Too tall, too long, his eyes too black, his whole posture too weirdly attentive. His hair is the most interesting part, so perfectly kept for someone who seems to live in the wilderness. And sometimes you swear it moves in ways his hair shouldn't. Like the first time you saw a time-lapse video of a flower turning towards the sun. Yeah. Do you like what you see, Sugarbug? I'm just looking. It is not a crime to be curious. Why, I find myself very curious about you. You look your fill, now that he's offered. And you find yourself constantly drawn back into his deep silver eyes and the hypnotic motion of his hair. And I feel more relaxed. Faint smile fills my vision, blanking out the rest of your senses. Do not be alarmed. His voice sounds like it's coming from the bottom of a well. I have the ability to induce a mild sedative effect in organic creatures. I find it useful in reducing their cortisol levels, so that I may tend to them more easily. If you find it soothing, I would be happy to use it on you at your request. You have simply to ask. One more thing. I'll give you that data disk now. I've got you the data you asked for. I knew it! I dreamed about it last night in my vat. In your what now? Never mind. Anyway, let me have the data drive. But answer a question first. Sighs and crosses his arms. Okay, I'll answer exactly one question. What is it? Yeah. Oh, all of those are so good. What's with those thumping ruins? Do the gardeners want to hurt us? I mean, it's kind of playing on my mind, given the whole effect of glow. I hoped your question was going to be a fun one. It's not that we want to hurt you. It's not personal or even malicious. It's like dealing with an invasive species. Sometimes you need to resort to harsh methods to remove it before it destroys the ecosystem. Perhaps that is not the answer you wish to hear, but it is not our fault you are the way you are. You hand over the data drive and Sim takes it reverently, staring as if he could see what's inside. Marvellous, like a genetic payload, except with digital data instead of organic. What will I learn from this trove, I wonder? The other gardeners are so tedious and obsessed with their work. They're more concerned with maintaining equilibrium than experiencing new things. They don't understand what novelty is, what makes life interesting. Thank you, Wobbles. I will treasure this. Oh wow, take an even closer look at Sim. Okay. He snatches an eel from the depths and bites his head. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, well, he's just eating raw animals for fun. He's just snatching eels out of the lake and eating them for fun. That's fine, Sim. You go ahead and do that. As long as you don't bite my head clean off, I'll be perfectly fine.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna get through down to the exclamation point of this. The Vertimnalia's coming up. Ooh, look, little blood. Oh, Utopia's down there as well. Hello, Utopia. Utopia has sent a team of geologists to get a closer look at this region's weird terrain. Wobbles! Wobbles, come here! Everyone, Wobbles has been working in this area a while, and I'm sure they've got plenty of information on what's out there. Here's what we got so far. Judging from how the layers of sedimentation are broken up, this place used to be pretty flat, for there must have been a ton of earthquake activity ripping up the land and bringing up these huge ridges. We can date the quakes around the time a lot of these ruins were created. And we're looking, but we haven't seen anything built after them. Like that was it for the convergent domain. The broken up layers are the same across the planet. Something sure happened about 20,000 years ago. Share your findings on the obsidian layer. You explain that below the sands there's a thick layer of dark silica crystal obsidian stuff that the convergent domain used. Right, you can see it in the striations, yeah? It's one of the major landmarks in the geological timeline. Obsidian and earthquakes are both associated with volcanoes, but there are no volcanoes here. Not even in a fault line. It's just not natural. What about the Gardener's Array? The what now? I had never heard of that. And the geologists all exchanged similar looks. He explained the convergent domain had this huge computer network, and some of it is still running. It was used to study and maintain the planet. It might even be dangerous. I'm not one to throw out a theory, but that's pretty far-fetched, Wobbles. All we seen are ruins. Well, if that's true, maybe something went wrong with this ray and it overloaded all the solar crystals. The level of cataclysmic disaster is the sort of thing what might end a civilization. Do 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 do. Oh! The one with the weird drink. Honey, them aliens have been dead for millennia. They're like dinosaurs. They're extinct. Some of their technology might still be running, but they're long dust. I know the imagination does run wild, but there's enough real mysteries out here without any our own. Your dad wouldn't appreciate me humoring you anymore. Sorry, kiddo. You set up a drone, dive to... Okay, well... Well, fuck you. I thought that was good. I thought we kind of did well there. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, look, there's a little plant down there. I can get plant. Got more plants. And then one of these. Right. The headache building. This again? Are you sure you want to go in there? I fucking do. Is this building hurting you? I don't know, but I really do want to see what's in here. You look for one of those elevator monoliths. Right. Push through. You soon realize your mistake is a radiation illness. Yes, okay. You enter the elevator. Okay, there are glyph clouds. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. This is where we couldn't do it last time. Tough it out. Bottom of the hallway. Oh no, we got this way. One more room. Come on. Yes! Cool, I can do a toughness challenge. Right, here we go. So I can't black out. I can endure the pain. Yes! Come on, let's go. Ah, my birthday. On third stages. +3 on third stage of challenges. Okay, 7. It has the highest value. And then if I go for a 7, no, wouldn't that be a 7 as well? Oh, actually, oh, what? Hang on. If I just do there, 30. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, that becomes a 4. 3, 4. Hang on. That's... You know what? That works. And then 31. I can make a 31 out of this. I can make it. I can make this. Yes, that's exactly it. But that was terrible. But I won. I won it. I got through. What happens? Whoa! I got a lot. I got a bravery point, an empathy point, 2 reasoning points from an enlightened status. Fucking yeah. 2 engineering, 2 perception, 1 bravery, and 1 empathy. 2 reasoning. How many fucking points? Okay, look. You slip into some kind of waking dream, layers upon layers of visions. Dice is your lover, or Mars, or Tammy. You're a boy and a girl, or both, and neither. Young and old. A farmer, a hunter, a politician. You're dead and you're alive, and you've never been born. Time unravels before you. An infinite tapestry crumbling wherever you look. It's all very weird. You're fucking right, it is. You see the web of possibilities and understand what time truly is. It's all happening at once. And none of it will ever happen. It's only sheer chance that any one possibility comes into existence. Not any intrinsic truth of the universe of fate. It's just a glimpse, probably over in a second, but a glimpse of an eternity you can hardly fathom. Then you see the wormhole. Ah, fuck. Enormous in the starry sky. You look down and see yourself on a plateau, gazing up at it. You recognize the place, a gnarlwood bluff not far from the colony. Ah, crap. Alive with the phosphorescence of the glow season. This you seems expectant, as if waiting for something momentous to arrive, something that will change everything. Okay. The vision is crystal clear and you feel in control in a way you haven't since you started having these visions. You know you must go there. Ow, my head. I'll select the card to skip gaining it. I see. You wake up feeling refreshed. Your headache is gone. You're still a little dizzy, but the room has stopped spinning and has returned to the one singular reality again. The vibrations have stilled. Wobbles! Wobbles, you okay? Tell Dice what you saw. Why didn't I see it? Oh, whoa. From a... Whoa, whoa. And then interjections as you describe your visions. Why didn't I see it? I was here too. I want to know everything. From a past... Tell them about your dreams from a past life. You tell Dice about how you not only did you see all of those visions, but that you believe they're real. You lived them, or some of them. They're as real as the life you're living now. I believe you. I know what it's like when people don't. I'm not going to do that to you. You don't know what any of this means, but you're one step closer to figuring it out. You feel like you just have some sort of mega prophecy, but it was too much and too hard. Could the conversion domain handle this kind of information? Could they remember past lives like you? Is that what this room was meant for? Oh. The only thing you remember clearly is that image of yourself during glow season, standing at the top of that gnarlwood bluff. Go home. I'm going home, man. I've got a... But I can exploring glow. That might be interesting. Right, anyone wanting to talk to me during pollen season? I love the artwork. This is a fascinating game. Tang! Oh, I was just taking a short break. Yawns are infectious. I will yawn too. Did you stay up all night too? I don't even remember when I slept last. It might have been a few days. You haven't slept in 2 days? More like 3. But as I said, I'm tired. Even my enhanced body has limitations. I don't need sleep as much as other people. It's a genetic what's-it. You know, a DNA enhancement. I guess sometimes I even forget to do it. I should set myself a reminder. Hollow, add to schedule, sleeping nightly, 23 o'clock for 3 hours. That's not okay. That should do it. Find her someplace to take a nap. You slip into medbay to grab a blanket and pillow off a shelf. By the time you return, Tang's already full and asleep, curled up in an egg chair in the waiting area. Ah. Well, yeah, you get some rest, Tang. Motherfucker, what sort of... I reckon there's no real way to develop a radiation suit in that case. You know what? I want to see... Can I tend the animals? Does that give me... Tend the animals with Cal. You and Cal make sure to spend lots of time with Socks, especially as she gets bigger and wants to chew on everything in sight. She's always getting bigger and chewing everything. It's kind of a thing. Oh, I want to do more things with Socks. Hey, look at Socks. Oh. I don't have a 5. Or do I have a gem on any of these cards anyway? Oh, yeah, I do then. Okay. Two, 3, 4. You know what? It's no good. It's no good. I fucked it. There we go. They're all the same colour. That wins. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh, okay, I didn't get anything. Okay, it's dust season. I'm trying to speed through it a little bit because I want to get to the... I want to get to the end. I didn't call this episode finale for no reason, you know? There's a little cluster. Right. So Cal and Socks are still nice and fine. I have a horrible feeling that if I do many more military-style missions, that Socks will get sent to their death. Oh, there's a bobber fruit. Hello. Shall we do some... We do some guard duty? Let's do some guard duty. There's part of the new garrison you're not supposed to visit, deep underground, where the colony keeps dangerous animals that have been captured by the hunting parties. Oh god, that doesn't sound good. These aren't the cheerful fields where newly domesticated bristle slugs and float cows live out their peaceful days. It's a grim place, filled with wild, furious creatures pacing in circles, lashing at the reinforced glass, shooting acid from their wherevers. You know this because Security Chief Rhett has brought you down here today, past many secure doors, so he can show you what you're up against.
You should assume everything outside this colony walls is trying to kill you. Even if it doesn't look like it wants to sting you or bite you, that doesn't mean it can't spray acid, release poisonous spores, liquefy your insides with a sonic blast, or release a deadly neurotoxin. He points at you. If you don't know what it is, expect it to be deadly. If you do know what it is, you should know how to kill it before it kills you.
He teaches you about various xenofauna, their habitat, behaviour, natural defences and weaknesses. Like always, he throws a lot of info at you and just expects you to be able to remember it.
Yes, there will be a test.
It'll be when you meet these monsters in the wild, and if you fail this test, you're dead. Well, you are in dense.
You should be tested. Pop quiz wobbles. Which animal has venom sacs
and can camouflage itself so well you're likely to step on it? Oh, an air squid. Oh. Well. Oh, snap bladder. No, wait, was that... No, muckwalker or snap bladder?
Correct.
Fuck it, I don't know what a snap bladder is.
They're like leg hole traps. They catch their prey by waiting for it to walk right on top of them, then they snap shut and hold their prey until it gives up. Adult snap bladders can move slowly, but it makes them ornery, especially when they're heavy with eggs. The young are too small to hunt like this, but they have venom sacs. Not too dangerous to humans unless you fall in a whole nest of them. I do not suggest you do that.
Well, thank you, genius. I was going to just go and jump in just jump in one. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then just 1. So I get +2 to my skill. It wasn't a very elegant solution. Right. Its Governor Lum's ascension to the Vertimania stage is heralded by an entire military band. Ugh. Hello, Vertumner! Are we winning or what? You wouldn't fucking know. You don't see action at all. The reaction is mixed. You look around, it's easy to see the ones cheering the loudest are Helios, and people who fully adopted that mentality, like Anemone. His usual stony expression hiding his true feelings. Rhett is not pleased. We're killing it out there, people! Every day we claw a little more territory from the savage aliens of this planet. A Watato pod arcs through the air and lands with a broken splort at Lum's feet, spattering him with juice. You don't see who threw it, but the faction from Geoponics is looking restless. They begin to jeer. Oh, he continues. Those Xenos attacked us first, and now they're learning. Don't mess with humankind. The crowd is now evenly split between cheering and booing. The Stratus are agitated, and you hear calls for things to return to how they were and how Lum and soldiers are killing the planet. Even the council, lined up before the stage and facing the crowd, looks conflicted. We left Earth to get away from this shit, your dad shouts. Well, I didn't shout that, but you get the picture. And you turn to him in surprise. He rarely swears. Now look at us. We're right back where we started, fighting each other and the planet. We brought it with us. Utopia hops on stage and routs her own hearspeak through the speakers. He's lying! This year we lost 2 Spheres in the swamps, Sorrel and Quinny. They'd be alive today if Loman sent them to clear out a manticore den for no good reason. She jams her finger up against the Covenant's chest. The only threat to our colony here is you. Fuck yeah! Lum's smile doesn't change and his eyes go cold. He snatches Utopia's hand and calmly and slowly crushes her holopalm crystal with his thumb. Fucking hell! You can hear the crunch of the bones of her hand before her feed cuts out. Utopia yelps as her knees buckle with the pain, her bravado gone. She holds her broken hand to her chest as she is too shocked to resist when Lum shoves her off stage. Thank you for your input, he says icily. Your concerns have been noted. This isn't the buffoon Lum presents on his daily holovlogs, or the nuisance he is when he visits a worksite. You see something in his eyes you've only caught glimmers of before. Hatred. Hatred. You Stratos are lucky we didn't crush you under our boots and take your colony by force. Before we got here, this colony was doomed. You're only alive because I was merciful. Just a bunch of burned out hippie fugitives. What was your plan for surveying out here? Wishful thinking, singing songs, and talking to animals? You, he gestures to the council, then jerks his thumb at his chest. Need us, not the other way around. I'm done pretending I need to listen to your opinions. If you want to live, you'll do what I say. Maybe it's time to clean house, he threatens. We need team players here, ones who share one vision for the future of Autumna. Oh, you're talking about a dictatorship. Shall I continue with the traditional, pardon me, formalities? Pardon me, now. Whatever, do it. If it makes you feel better, you're all cowards. I thought we weren't going to have... There are no contests. Yes, there's plenty of food and alcohol. As the sun begins to set, the Helios, including Vase and Anemone, head straight for it and look ready to party into the night. Hang out. Go find Dice. You don't find Dice on the walls or in the robotics lab or in any of his unusual hiding places. Not even Congruence can get a read on the location. You might have an idea where he could be, though. You creep up on Sim and Dice meeting in secret outside the colony malls. Trust me, Dice, I'm not concerned. The planet is in no danger of being subjugated by humans. You don't get it, Dice exclaims. Fucking hell, I think I love the guy. I could get his name right. They're really serious. They're going to use bombs. You've seen bombs, explosions. What if they cut down every tree? Or poison the rivers? Or... I forget sometimes that you're so human. Dice scowled. You are stuck in time, unable to see beyond the next 100 years. Even if your species manages to wipe our life from this continent, we will simply bring it back again. It may take 20,000 years, but this planet will outlive you. Why are you always so calm? Other gardeners aren't like this. Other gardeners know that humans are dangerous. Dice, I'm not like other gardeners, not anymore. Just like you're not like your humans. I just wish you'd let me help. Make some noise. You let yourself snap a branch as you move through the dry underbrush, and Dice leaps away from Sim with a guilty expression. Hey, Wobbles. I guess I should go back now, huh? You and Dice sneak back into the colony as the sun sets, dodging Vase and his reveling friends. They somehow wrangled themselves a live trippet and are in the process of skewing it over to roast over a big bonfire. I hate this place. Sometimes I wish everyone would just hurry up and die. Oh, this was fun. I'm really glad I went to find him. The week after Vertimalia is one of the hottest since you landed. You're supposed to take time off for a much-needed break, but it's just so humid and awful, and tempers are short. Shortly after the festival, you started seeing graffiti cropping up everywhere. It seems that a lively, if not particularly civil, conversation between the two factions is being held on the flat surfaces of the colony. Lum announces a zero-tolerance policy for political graffiti, but you notice that not every tag is being removed, just the ones against the war, of course. Okay, the atmosphere of the colony is oppressive, as thick as the choking dust heat itself. Everywhere you try to relax, people just want to talk about the war. To make matters worse, the sweltering nights are making your nightmares intense again. I return to work feeling more stressed than before. Right, we're in mid-dust. Oh, what have I got? A new perk? New cards in the depot! Oh, there are finally new cards in the depot. Hello, depot. Oh. Oh, wow. I do have a lot. Autoplay best hand -2 to cards. That's interesting. Oh, plus 50 combat, 2 times bonus for pairs. I'm going to take that. And then if we go to our... Did I buy something else accidentally? Might go to my gear. Oh. Do I need more persuasion? There you go. I think that'll do. Plus 50 combat, plus 10. So I've got lots of combat, which I feel like I will need in a minute. Oh, and a lot of strength challenges. That's really geared me up for a lot of strength things. Okay, look, we're gonna keep with that for the minute. Right, I need to rest, don't I? Let's go rest in the park. Let's go rest in the park. This has been a stressful fucking day. Your mother's white astrantia flowers are flourishing, and everywhere else. They've really taken to something in the soil here. That's nice. That's very nice. God, I really wish I could have, like, there are some characters, like, I think I did the right thing by going to help, like, Com and Emily, even though I couldn't save Com. Oh, hello, Rex. What do you want, buddy? But I do kind of miss Unicott. Udicott, that's it. You spot Rex carrying supplies and big pieces of wood into a huge tarped-up section at the end of the lounge. Hey, Wobbles, have you come to see the bar? The bar? My bar! I've been working on a special project ever since I joined the construction crew. The colony needed a place to cut you loose, you dig? I think it's about halfway done. You take a look at what you can see. Rex has kept it all pretty well tarped up and hates letting people inside. But I'm special. But Rex had a lot of help from his crew and from the whole colony. He'd have to be able to find enough wood. I'm sure it'll be great. Just seeing you makes me super energized. I can almost hear the music now. That's right. The bar's gonna have live music. You know anyone who plays an instrument? I'm gonna work double time to finish this place. If you want to help, bring me all the mushwood you can find. Oh, I can help Rex build something. Actually, I'm working on something right now. I was hoping you could fix up. I want to have this outdoor movie nights. Yay! Rex, we just had to figure out what to play. I don't know what to play. I shall also give you some mushwood. Got you a present. It's some mushwood. Well, you wanted me to bring you wood for the bar. I mean, you kind of like it. But at the same time, I thought you'd be more excited because you literally just told me to bring you wood for your bar. And then you did that. So... Right, do I talk to Sim again? Oh, I can explore during glow, can't I? So right, let's get through the next few months. Let's go research some flowers or something. Work on the farm with Dad, actually. You sure this is going to work? It doesn't sound threatening at all. What? You saw it when you were... Oh, okay. The Dorps moths. Oh, wow. Pest control. There are no signs of the Dorps moth. Your crops are completely safe. I think it worked. I'm a genius. I am a genius. Okay, so we just figured out how to keep our crops safe from Dorps moth. That's fine. Oof. Pas moi. 4. And pap. Boop. Yep, we did it. I did it. Right, we're getting through. We're into wet season. Hello, Dad.
It's my dad. It's definitely my dad.
Dice! This evening, when Dice isn't in his quarters or his usual spot, you have a sixth sense. His old secret hideout in the big drainage pipe, where he still goes sometimes when he needs to escape. Sure enough, there he is. But something's wrong. He's fiddling with a package, furtively. His head jerks up as you approach, and he clutches it to his chest. You can barely believe your eyes, but you know a bomb when you see one. I'm leaving. Noctilucent made me a deal. Sabotage the colony during the next attack, and they'll let me become a gardener. Fucking hell, don't get in my way, Wobbles. I don't want to have to hurt you. Please don't do this. Oh, wow. Does this mean that he does this anyway? And if you've been making friends with a lot of other people and not Dice, does an explosion just fucking happen on like this on this glow season? It's not about you, Wobbles. I'm going to do this. Except for you. There's nothing for me here. You're the only thing that makes me feel, well, human. No one has to know. Just give me the bomb. Okay. Okay, I just take it before I change my mind. You dispose of the deadly package and thank all the gods from all the religions you can name that you were here tonight to stop this. Christ. Mind you, does that speech bubble pack up anyway? Like pick up anyway? And then you're just like, oh my god, that's terrifying. He was just about to blow up the fucking thing. Apply at the robotics lab. I don't have engineering. I'm going to assist in medbay for a bit. Oh, it's an anemone! Training injury. A gouge that runs from her knee to her ankle. This one's going to be kick ass. Oh yeah, because every time she gets injured, she gets that blue scaly stuff on her. It heals into that blue scaly stuff. The med beds are miraculous technology. Combined with the genetic modifications made to your body, they can cure diseases and make your cells regenerate quickly. For an Anemone, though, her genetic mutation means that instead of regenerating smooth new skin, she gets rough blue scales, much stronger than human skin. Seriously, this thing is much more comfortable than my bed.
It's worth more than the whole ship, too, so don't break it.
Pulls her hands in with an awkward giggle. Okay. Push the right buttons. So,
I don't have time or the temperament to walk you through it. I learned how to use it myself, so can you. Just don't break it.
Okay. So I'm going to obviously not damage an anemone. It's really very intuitive. You have half a brain for it. You figure out the machine with zero problems. It's going to take forever. Stay with me a while. You end up staying the whole time, keeping an anemone company. Ah, nice. Okay, so there's friendship with diet if it's the last. +3 if it's in the last place. That's 5, 6, 7. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Okay, that's not what I wanted. You know what? It's a super win. I don't really mind. It's all good by me. Right. Oh, anemone. New perk. Pay to remove cards in the quarter spa. Okay, I don't really want to remove any cards, though. Right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Let's just go deliver some packages. Or overthrow the government. Can we overthrow the government? Deliver supplies. Oh, hey, come take a look at this! It's Rex! Leading you over to where a portion of the heliosphere has been married to the old living quarters. Isn't this wild? Like our two ships are actually becoming one. It's like a metaphor, get it? The colony and us from Helio are learning how to work together. How we build our environment affects how we live. You should come by and help me. It's really fun. You get to build new things and the construction crew is really nice. And you get to hang out with me. Yeah, you're alright, Rex. Yeah, let's work hard. You help Rex hold up part of the wall while he fits a bracket in place. There's a lot of pounding and wiggling to get it to fit, which delights Rex every time he gets to make a joke about it. Alright, it's sweaty, rewarding work, and you learn something about engineering while you do it. Wobbles, where have you been? I expected you hours ago. Oh, my bad, Rex says. The perfect picture of an apologetic puppy. Oh dear. I asked them to help out. We're super short on hands around here, and they did a great job. Seek grudgingly accepts that you did, in fact, do a good work. They tell you that you're cleared to help put the construction out in construction if you'd like, snidely commenting that you're better suited for manual labour than the job you were actually supposed to do today. Couldn't let it go, could you, Zeke? Couldn't let it go. Right. Ooh. Now. Bang! Look at that. Amazing news. We're getting good at this. Finally. Mid-wet. We're into late wet. Right. I need a very non-strenuous activity for 1 month. Hello, Dad. Oh yeah, work on the farm. Let's just work on the farm. You often report. Oh. So we got stuff that's flying over the walls. Yep, so lots of stuff. Daub's moths. Wait. Okay. So Daub's moths are flying over the walls and, like, fucking everything up. So we have an idea from a past life. You explain to him that you think you should try to scare the Daub's moth away using sound instead of scarecrows. Cal's game to try, and you spend an afternoon recording various squeaking and screeching noises. Okay, that seems like it's mixed up, because... Yeah. Yeah, I think that seems mixed up in that sort of thing, because we just did that. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. Okay, and now it's time for the fucking funky season. It's glow. Right, we can explore during glow now, right? Because I unlocked that. Right, here we go. The gates are closed. Good thing you know to happen to know another way out. Sneak out to explore glow. This is gonna suck, is it? Oh no, there's immediately like... Right. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, absolutely, I'm not talking to you. There's manticores. This is incredible. Look at this. It's all so glowy. Who knew glowy would be glowy? However, the two big exclamation points were over that way, so I'm going to go back and explore that way, obviously. Oh, there's another one over here. Oh my god, there's all that sort of stuff down there as well. How do you get down there? The part... one thing I will say about exploring in glow is that the pathway is not very clear. Like, I'm not exactly sure what is walkable and what isn't. Oh, that's just another... Right, so we got 3 exclamation points to go to. I'm going to do the ones closest to the colony first. There's lots of mantic... Oh, there's... Oh, and there's you! Sim. Shadows upon shadows move against each other in glow. You don't see Sim until you're practically on top of him. Hi, Sugarbug. Miss me? You nearly didn't there. I totally saw you there. Of course you did. You're practically made for this place. This is my favourite time of year, you know. I get the sense that you humans are afraid of it. Well, things do tend to attack us. That's true. Those attacks are not natural, as you may have guessed. Glow isn't dangerous at all. It's lovely. Glow is a time of healing, actually. A time for the creatures of this planet to go dormant and reflect on themselves, and to strengthen connections with other life forms. Of course, that planet repels you. You don't connect. You're like a burr lodged against its skin. I'm sure you have some questions for me, as usual. Is Noctilucent the one attacking us? So you've met... My condolences. Their views are difficult to hold within myself, though I understand them implicitly. Noctilucent is responsible for invasive species management, so yes, repelling you falls under their domain. The most obvious method, as you've noticed, is the yearly attacks, though there are more subtle methods to discourage growth. Plague and famine. For example, it doesn't need to be this way. Well, that is enough for now. The trees have ears, you know. It's not enough for now, actually. Hello again, Sugarbug. You're getting pretty good at navigating in the dark. What's up with the wormhole? Just like that? You'd like me to unravel the mysteries of the universe for you? Suffice it to say, I don't think you could fully understand it even if I explained everything I know. Truthfully, the wormhole is older than even this planet. It operates on a level of space and time that are beyond even my comprehension. This voice has shifted like 7 times during Sim's character, but I don't care. The universe is impossibly vast and unknowable. Alright, Neil deGrasse Tyson, what are you doing? I'm sure you've already noticed that it's related to your foresight, yes? Your dreams, if that's what they are, always seem to get worse in wet and glow when the wormhole is close to the planet. Many individuals, such as yourself, are sensitive to a wormhole's effect of time and space, fluctuations and eddies in the normal linear flow of reality. Think of it like an echo, only not your own. Think of it as if a version of yourself stood in this spot and shouted, then moved forward in time before hearing their own voice return. You can hear those echoes, choices that person made and events they experienced that may not come to pass for yourself. So I can change the future? Yes, but forgive me for being so glib, but that's not what makes you special. All living things change the future simply by existing. You see glimpses of what might happen as you do. Well, that is enough for now. The trees have it. Oh my god. Mate. You are weird. Oh, how the fuck do I get back to base? Oh shit, how do I... Oh, okay, it's around here. Right, so there's 1 exclamation point up on that ridge, and there's 2 exclamation points up here. Oh, I need to go all the way round, don't I? Yeah. Right. Okay, this is going to suck, isn't it? No one is allowed outside the colony, so if you stay outside the lookout, out of the lookout sites, there will be nobody catch you. It also means that you're alone out here. If you get into trouble, it's going to be big trouble. You hope you know what you're doing. The familiar is unfamiliar. The sky is dark except for the eerie light of the wormhole, seeming so much closer than it usually is, and the gloom makes the shadows deeper and more mysterious. It's so hauntingly quiet that you can even hear the movement. Oh, hello. I just disconnected my controller somehow. There we go. There I am. The beat of soft wings, a whoomph of something large in the distance. What is that curious sound? It's just a Dorpsmoth taking flight. Usually dull plumage is an iridescent rainbow, glowing warmly in the dark of glow. It slowly glides through the mushroom trees. You've been taught to be terrified of glow season, but that there were monsters out here circling the colony and attacking anything they saw. But it's so much more serene. It is serene. Next one. Oh. Wait, is that exactly the same thing? It is. Okay. I think that might have just been a glitch. Okay, it just put the same event just next to each other. That's a manticore. That is a dangerous beast, though, because that was the one that almost killed Tammy's father. Tonin? I think it was Tonin. No, I need to go around this way, don't I? Right. I think I'm overestimating how, even though I'm trying to kind of speed through this little bit. You climb up to a plateau. Oh! The plateau ringed with gnarlwood trees. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting the top of my head off. You have a curious sense of remembering this place, not from your dreams, but from the vision you had under the pyramid. Take some photographs. It's just so beautiful here. Too bad you can't share these without raising suspicions. Nobody is allowed outside. If you were hurt and Utopia or the others had come to rescue you, well, there are good reasons not to make anyone worry. You just have to treasure. Keep exploring. Can I not? Oh. God damn it. Okay, I'll go home. Because some shit's about to go down. Yep. Right. Right, we're going to fight again. Look at them all. They just keep coming more and more every year. What are they even waiting for? Why don't they just attack already? Oh. She shoots a look at the rest of her squad. All of them, mostly young adults from Helios, and lowers her voice. I just want to get it over with, you know. These Helios learned to march before they could walk. I want to prove I can handle myself as well as they can. She stenciled the name Kombucha, a lowering form from the forest. A lowing from the forest draws your attention back to the enemy line. The wall of animals is approaching in eerie unison, their footsteps drumming a rumbling tattoo across the ground. Okay, here goes. The animals approach the wall at a steady pace, but stop short of the walls. Instead, they mill around outside the colony near the garrison. In the eerie silence, you hear the sudden crackle of plasma fire, and a flying creature falls to the ground. You hear Security Chief Rhett from his post on the walls telling his squad to hold their fire. His voice rings through the still, expectant air. The Xenos are just standing there. Okay, with the uncomfortable impasse stretches into minutes until finally Anemone tilts her head like she's hearing orders through her hearspeak. Okay, we're just going to attack them? She says, her voice lilting up as if it's a question. Her Helio-born squadmates look at her with unsure expressions. What? But Anemone nods. Yeah, to the walls, open fire! What in the sky? You duck as something huge whooshes over your head, buzzing the top of the wall. Anemone's soldiers all train their rifles on it. But she yells at them to stand down. It's socks! Oh, fuck, this is going to go badly, isn't it? The giant dilly pillar lands in the firebreak, her sinuous body looping around and forcing the Xenos back into the forest. Cal looks up and waves, proud to have found a way to help that doesn't involve killing. To arms! This is an easy combat challenge. Wow, I just get like... Okay. 6, 6, 6. The number of the beast. Oh, wait, what? Why do you get 2? Wait, why do you get 2? -2 to neighbouring... Oh, I see. Ah, that sucks. Right, hang on. There you go. There you go, 36. Right, anyway. And now down to 36 again. Maybe it didn't. Yep. It did. Well, that's going to be interesting. I'm sorry, guys. I think... No, it's back. Okay. Hello? Again. Everything seems to be fine. I don't know if... I looked over at OBS. There was a big red mark on the bottom right. And everything had disconnected for a second. This seems to be happening more and more frequently. I think it's just my computer getting old. Or the internet not working well. So if the video of this just randomly disconnects randomly and just has a fucking meltdown, then I apologise, but that's how it is. Anyway, nothing more has happened, I don't think. We just won a combat challenge, and we're now opening fires. Oh. So basically we started opening fire anyway, and Socks and everyone's retreated. Retired is what I was going to say. You stay on the walls and pick off what you can, trying to keep the creatures from forming a living pyramid to scale the walls. You can hear the battering of their bodies against the gates from here, and the commotion as the gate defenders rally to keep it shut. I need command of your squad, Lum says to Anemone. I'm taking them down to the courtyard to engage the enemy directly. My squad? She looks conflicted. Lum is the governor and outranks her as a soldier, but he's Lum. His plan is bound to be dangerous. Even suicidal. The rest of the squad are Helio-born, yes, but they're also just teenagers like you. Don't you need us up here, supporting defenders from the walls? Yeah, we're more useful up here. Lum doesn't look convinced, but your support embodies Anemone. She stands up straighter and harder at her expression. I can't send my people into close combat. We're trained for ranged defense, not melee. The governor looks at your squad mates, but none of them make a move to follow him. He curls his lip in disgust and stalks away. Your squad remains on the wall, defending them against the being breached by Xenos. The gates stay standing after an hour attack. The attack ends as quietly as it began. Okay. In the quiet following the battle, the colony comes out of hiding to gather, surveying the damage. Everyone looks weary, but you survived another year. And as the gates are secured... Oh my god, this doesn't look good at all. You spot Dice watching from up on the walls. As he meets your eyes from a distance, you wonder how tonight's battle might have gone if you hadn't stopped him from planting that bomb. Yeah. Is that why they were just waiting? Of course that's why they were just waiting, Fred. That's why they were just waiting. They were waiting for the bomb to go off. Dice was going to plant the bomb because Noctilucent told him to. And more than I love the boy, you're a fucking stupid idiot for planting that bomb. Noctilucent is just not on our side, dude. We can convince the gardeners to live with us, to keep us safe. Okay, I don't know what to do now. Got 45 minutes. Okay, you are still as entertaining as ever. Dice, love you, bud, but you are... Let's work some construction. And who the hell are you? Oh, are you Mars's parents? After Chief Administrator Seek, the unofficial heads of the construction crew are Aluminum and Burnish, Mars's dads. Yeah, there we go. You don't know them very well. This is the first time I've met them in this entire playthrough, but they're great supervisors. Honest, friendly, straightforward guys with wide shoulders, strong backs, and soft hearts. They're really nothing like Mars at all. How did that fucking happen? Is it just rebellion on her part? You're working with them while they tear down the internal walls of the heliopores, scoring edges carefully with plas cutters, then using sledgehammers to knock great sheets of metal free. Help them work. You learn a lot working with Al and Bernie. They look like big tough guys, but like most people in the colony, they really care about sustainability and doing the right thing. And they love to talk while they work, with no shortage of gossip about the other adults. That's where Mars gets it from. If you keep your ears open, you're going to learn more than just how to smash stuff and nail it back together. You know what I should do? I should go do some of one of those like 6. Oh! No, that's not what I wanted to do! Oh, I pressed I pressed the wrong button. I thought I was just going to select the other card, but I went and selected the defeat thing. Fuck. Your dreams have become more vibrant and invasive. Okay, well, it won't affect me that badly. Hopefully it will. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. What just happened? You have trouble distinguishing dream from reality, and your dread... How did this happen to get in my bedroom? How did this hop eye get in the bedroom? Follow it. You chase it out onto your balcony and find yourself on a thickly wooded path, the mushwood pressing in close on every side. The light is weird here, pink and glittering, casting teal shadows. The hop eye disappears down a hole in the ground, and without thinking, you dive after it, squeezing your shoulders to fit through. Things are getting weird now, boys! You tumble into a cave, beautiful and surreal, shimmering with a light that seems to come from within. When you take a step forward, granules of pink sand crunch underfoot. The cave opens out to a forest that seems lifted from a fairy tale. The sunlight beams through breaks in trees. You spot the hop eye, illuminating a path of mushroom rings, stepping stones that lead you to a small cottage. Scottage? Cottage. I know English good me do. You spot the hop eye hurrying further down the path. Visit the cottage. You don't meet anyone, but it isn't empty. This looks like the farm. There is something alive in the old green crate at the back of the cottage, and it's banging furiously, demanding. You lift the lid and find yourself falling into an empty box. This is just what I wanted. I wanted a fucking acid trip to end my streams. You land hard on solid ground, your breath whooshing from you. It's hot. The twin suns beat down on you, burning your skin on contact, and the air is almost painful to breathe. In all directions stretches a barren wasteland of dead trees, like bones puncturing the dry skin of the planet. You rise from the dusty, cracked earth and begin to walk, stumbling over the bones of unknown creatures. You don't know where you're walking, only that the horizon doesn't change. The red sky just stretches overhead like a great bowl of heat pressing down on you. I don't like that. A great roar shakes you and you turn to see a chimeric nightmare, a manticore, but with Governor Lum's face.
We primeval forests felling, we the rivers stemming, piercing deep the mines within, we the surface birds surveying, we the voyage
Sorry. You hear a rumbling. Stand to face it. You plant your legs and refuse to look away from the beast. With a yell from behind you, Mars appears and swings a sword made of light at the Lom abomination. Its head rolls across the dirt, but it continues to speak. You turn from the scene and walk away, feeling the memory of it cling to you as you push and claw your way through another reality. What the fuck is going on? You stumble forwards into a dark glowing forest. Blessedly cool air brushes your cheeks, thick with moisture, and makes your face wet as if you've been crying. The path wends upwards, flanked by humanoid figures carrying candles. Some are wearing robes, some armour, some lab coats and envirosuits and formal wear. Some are elderly and some barely 10 years old. All turn to look at you, and you realise with a jolt, they're you.
Uh-oh.
Every single one of them is me. I see myself reflected in their eyes as they gaze upon you dispassionately, a line of possibility stretching out as far as you can see. The Hopeye crouches between the ranks and gazes solemnly out as you pass. You walk steadily upward, feeling their unflinching gaze follow you. Overhead, the wormhole hangs in the sky like an overripe fruit, bending the heavy branch of space and time towards you. It's so close you feel as if you could touch it. You stretch your hand out in what is probably the worst idea, seeking... You wake up. Ow, fuck! Gain status of insomnia. Wonderful! Milky quiet sunlight pours through your window, flakes of bromide snow piling up against the glass. It's your birthday, you're 19 years old, only one more year as a teenager, and I have developed insomnia. Fucking grand! Heroic and insomnia, lack of sleep. Mental skill increase reduced by 1 for 3 months. Okay. God damn it. Oh, I've met everyone now. Hey, all the characters unlocked. That's cool. Right, nothing from Cal or Dad. I honestly don't know if we'll get through this in the next 45 minutes. I do kind of want to keep a strict time on this because I want to eat food. Like, I need dinner. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do today, Pinky? We are going to just do some... Apply at the robotics lab. Ooh, yeah! Oh, this is the... Another weird little robot of unknown purpose comes scurrying towards you. It's zigzagging erratically and looks like it's trying to make the dirt. So I fix it. Oh, wobbles, thank you. I was running diagnostics on the little fellow when it broke away and made a run for it. I really need somebody to be my hands here. Everything used to be easier with Hal around. I miss him. Unlocked robot repair. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's not the month then, is it? Well, fuck it. Let's go do some repairing of robots. You're honestly pumped for your first day in the robotics lab. There wasn't enough room on the Strato for a proper lab, so for most of your life you've been warned the bots the colony relies on, like the watering bots, will eventually all break down for good. But now they don't have to, because I can fix them. With a fully functioning robotics lab, you should be able to keep those bots active for longer. Plus, there's all sorts of unused bots. What can I do? Since Hal died, well, Dr. Instance is too busy to help. Tangent sometimes lends a hand, literally, but she seems to be more interested in her own projects. The chief engineer seems to think they're a lost cause, that we should just recycle them. Hal would never have thought they were trash. I'd like to fix things. Oh, that's good. Without Hal here, the broken bots are really piling up. Go ahead and look around. If you have any questions, let me know. Right, we're going to repair some robots. Do. 55666. Da. Oh, that might work. There you go, 46. I get a super win for that. I don't know what difference that makes, but it's gonna... Oh, I could have probably got more for that. That's fine. Right, we're into mid-quiet. Or late quiet now. Like, I really hope there's some other closure with dice. I really do want there to be, like... All of Autumna is your home. Yeah, then why did you want to blow up the colony? I do need a break. Let's go. Okay, you want a break? Let's go rest on the walls and talk to dice about stuff. Relax on the walls. Oh, you're chilling on the wall when you hear the sounds of an argument float up. Eavesdropping much? Anemone and Vase are yelling at each other from the sound of it. It's an old argument. Vase wants Anemone to be more respectful towards him when they're around his friends, and Anemone wants him to lighten up and not be such a hard ass. Sounds like a pretty vicious argument. You turn on your hearspeak and drown them out with some music. Okay, that's not exactly what I thought would happen with that, but, you know, fine, okay. I kind of wanted to talk to Dice about trying not to blow up the fucking colony. Such a hard-ass Dice. Yes, look at you. Oh, he's such a good character model. Love you, baby. Yeah, nothing. Oh, hang on. What were you saying? Oh, actually, you said something completely different the first time. God damn it. Yeah, he's saying completely different stuff every time. So I guess it's generic stuff that doesn't really matter. Let's see if I can go out explore. Survey the ridge again. Let's go find Sim and see what he has to say. I kind of want to go find Sim and see what they have to say. If I push through again as well, I might find something interesting. I might go have a chat with Sim and then push through the caves again, because that's fun and will also completely wreck my shit. Which, you know, is something most teenagers just tend to do anyway. But I'm technically an adult now. I'm 19. In real life, I'm much older in real life. I'm much older in real life. There they are. Same place as usual. Same bat channel. Right. You're enjoying a relatively uneventful second sun of taking readings for one of Utopia's geological surveys. When your world shifts on an unnatural axis as Sim comes crashing seemingly out of thin air, grappling with a skyfish almost as big as him. Look out! He calls to you, though it's far too late for that. The ground rushes up to meet you, and it's all you can do to close your eyes and protect your head. To make matters worse, in the ensuing tussle, they completely crush the delicate scanning equipment you just finished setting up. What the heck was that? You yell at Sim, who just shrugs helplessly while he holds the skyfish at bay. It's a whole damn mess. What's he doing bare-knuckle boxing with skyfish? The skyfish flops around pitifully, then springs back into the sky and flies away, trilling in distress. It didn't even look dangerous. Wobbles, Sim croaks as you turn your attention. Blood is pouring from a wound in his chest, where one of the skyfish's spines must have pierced him. It's the kind of thing that will definitely leave a scar. I guess my future sight isn't always 20/20. Holy shit, are you gonna be okay? Ugh, 'tis but a flesh wound. Did I say it right? It's from one of your Earth movies. I quite liked it. Are you meaning to tell me that in the future they took holovids of movies to this foreign planet, to this big new planet, and one of the movies they took was Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Because if that's true, fuck yes. I love that. It bloody well is as well. He and I are similarly difficult to kill completely. Literally read the next line, Fred. You think it's just a coincidence that I'm always there, exactly the right time to save you. At night, when I'm asleep, I sometimes see visions of things that are going to happen, or at least that could happen. My dreams aren't always true. The paths branch and converge, this time like a web than a line, but always in the center. There's you. I can see the future too. You can? Well, you must not be very good at it either. You try to explain. You tell him it's kind of like remembering, but in your dreams. It's happened ever since you were a little kid. You're remembering things that haven't happened yet. You admit that some of them are pretty rough, like visions of people dying. Some gardeners have this ability, but it takes hundreds, even thousands of years to develop. It seems like you were born with it. You were also born with Maybelline. I can't tell you how this future sight works, and to be honest, I don't even know. But if you're curious, you might look for answers under the light of the wormhole in Glow. I did that, but I got nothing. Alright, I did that. I did the thing. I went out and explored during Glow, but I got nothing in return for it. Utopia, how you doing, baby? Utopia is sent to... okay. Oh, this is the same thing we had last time. Help them work. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that was the same sort of thing as last time. I don't think I get much more out of that. My throat is really starting to hurt now. It's all this talking. And I've been, you know, keeping myself well hydrated with ginger beer, which isn't really keeping myself well hydrated if we're being perfectly honest, but... Oh, is it one of these things again? Yep, let's go! Explore at random. I find the Ori. Ooh, there's one huge crystal plate. Okay, so let's just keep... Okay, are we actually gonna... for the wormhole? Sorry, I probably should be... Okay, that didn't seem as important as everything else. Like... Mid-pollen. Have I not maxed out my friendship with Dice yet? Oh, come on, no! How have I not maxed out my friendship with Dice? 97. I like that, and I still don't know what he likes and dislikes, his relationship or his birthday. What his relationship is to me, like how do I not know that? Right, let's go and do some. Let's go help out in the kitchen. I haven't done that in a while. And our last year on Earth, we might visit the spa. No, it's help in the kitchen. Time to do my very favourite thing in the kitchen. Figure out new ways to cook fresh food. Yeah! Your father finally cleared this friendly little fruit for human consumption. Doesn't even have a name yet. You could come with something fitting while you figure out how to use it. Oh, iron stomach. The business of eating can really turn your stomach sometimes. Imagine, back on Earth, everyone used to eat meat from living things. Oh. Okay. I mean, pretty sure they were eating one of those, like, weeping thingies. Like, you know, one of those little tree things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That still wins. We're good. Right, late pollen. Oh, there's another cluster of things over there. Collect. And there's lovely music that rings through the air. Right. Who did I want to talk to? Ow. Anemone. Oh no, I got myself in trouble with him. Done. If you're looking for Rex, you're not going to find him here. You should try... Oh! I challenge you! Okay. Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand. I wasn't really reading that. I just... because I hate face. So we're not going to even bother with that. Let's go do some farming this month. We only got about 25 minutes and I'm about to get to the end of this whole thing. Research xenobotany. So kiddo, I've been cultivating something. It's called dizzyweed. We used to have something like it back on Earth. Is he just talking about weed? Makes you feel relaxed and silly, kind of like Lepti, but without the buzz. We're going to study it together. You have drugs? Well, it's no Mary Jane, but that doesn't grow so well here, and we can't spare the hydroponics bay for it right now. Did I just blow your mind? Yeah, your dad's a big old stoner, kiddo. Or I was. Had to give it up in space for pretty obvious reasons. I mean, I think being stoned in space would be kind of awesome. Kind of looking forward to this stuff being readily available, honestly. Okay, take a look at this sample and let me know what you find. Ask your dad how to use it. Yeah. You correctly assume your dad would be cool with you getting some hands-on experience with dizzyweed. Yes, he would! He explains how to chew the stem to ingest the funky-tasting juices and warns you to spit them out after, or else it'll make you feel queasy. You do as he says, and within a few minutes you feel a head rush that makes you so dizzy you need to lay your head down on the research bench. Hence the name. Don't worry, this part is over fast. Ayy! You relax and let the dizzy weird take you wherever it's gonna go. The dizziness does wear off and leaves you feeling pleasantly floaty. Like everything is just a little softer, radiating gentle patterns when you turn your head. Your dad likes to chatter as he works, and you find yourself giggling at him more often. He's so funny and so nice. It's really cool that he's so cool with showing you this. You have a cool dad. Cool. After a while, the high wears off and you feel a little more corporeal. While you were circumnavigating the wormhole, Congruence helpfully crunched a few numbers and provides you with a report on the plant's chemical composition. What do you think? Does this have medicinal properties? Yeah, it says so right here. Wow. Just really... Yep, it's more than just a fun diversion with some pain-killing properties. At a high enough concentration, it can actually fight off bacterial infection. Your dad is proud of your work in the field and pharmaceutical science. He floats you a few kudos and wants you definitely not to ingest the concentrate. We just invented space weed. Fucking great. Fucking amazing. That doesn't even work. That does. Right. Space weed! Okay, we're into... Oh, is this Vertumnalia, isn't it? Right. I don't think it really depends... Oh, Cal's got something to say. Hello. Hey, Wobbles. His eyes look past you. Her fierce battle making Cal wince. She's been going totally hard. She asked me yesterday if I wanted to spar with her. She said it would be good for her self-defense. I told her I don't want to fight her. Not her, not a training dummy, and not anything on this planet. I've never seen her get so mad at me. She called me a baby and told me I'm just going to end up forcing everyone to protect me because I'm weak or helpless. I just don't think it's right to fight anyone, especially the Xenos. They were here first. What do you think? Sometimes you don't have a choice. You sound like an adult. They always try to see both sides of an argument, but I tried and I just think if you have to hurt someone to get what you need, you don't deserve to have it. What if your loved ones are in danger? I mean, that's totally scary, but you kind of shouldn't be putting your loved ones in situations where they could be in danger in the first place. And again, in a situation like we are in, it's unavoidable. What if your life depends on it? How's that fair? Their life depends on it too. You can't just decide that you get to live and they don't. Well, good luck dying then. I mean, we'll go through them. What if you're really hungry? I mean, that one's kind of on you. It ain't fair to kill something just because you didn't think ahead. And if they attack you first, if something attacks you first, you probably did something wrong. Maybe you shouldn't just keep going places where things want to attack you. Well, okay. There's got to be a way to figure out how to live in peace with all the cool things that live on this planet. Like, hey, look at this weed! Look at this weed! Okay, you spend a few hours with Cal in the gardens and he shows off the area that he's getting ready for the next planting season. The adults are really starting to trust him more with planning as he gets older, and he beams with pride. When you finally head out, you're just as dirty as he is, but you feel so much lighter. Oh, thank you, Cal, that was fun. Dad's there, a little bit of rock cluster. Anyone else want a tantalizing conversation? Dice, you gonna blow us up again, or are you all good? You just gonna blow us up, or are you just gonna chill? Are you going to fucking chill? Right. Right, let's do some, drill training or something. Guard duty. Right. You, Vase, and Anemone are all posted on guard duty together. Face, though, will take any reason to show off. I was the best sharpshooter on the heliopause. Even against the adults, no one could lay a finger on me. Oh, how did you get so good, Vase? Oh, give over, Anemone. I can flirt with Vase, apparently, but I'm not going to because you're a tool. Vase fires his plas rifle, filling the air with a zap of ozone and obliterating the hollow target at the end of the range. Nothing special. Some people are just naturally talented. Ugh. He sidles closer to her, his head tilted proudly. Anemone goes red and clutches her plas rifle to her chest. I could show you some of my other skills if you want. What? I didn't see the bottom one. What do you see in this dingus? Oh, no. And Anemone laughs awkwardly and grabs him by the arm. Don't worry about them, Anemone tells Vase. They have this disease where they have to say whatever goes through their head. It's really tragic. Oh, shut up, Anemone. You used to be so cool. Oh, look at that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom! There you go, that was easy. Why would you throw away the cards? Governor Lum enters the colony square to his customary bombastic fanfare. It's a bit much. The governor gets his usual tithe of applause from die-hard soldiers, but it's obvious how tired and fearful everyone has become. Catch Mars's attention, and she rolls her eyes and makes a gagging motion. Cal looks sullen and withdrawn, refusing, along with the rest of Geoponics, to give Lum any applause. Pioneers of Autumna, we stand here today not shivering and quaking in fear, but with our hands around the neck of the planet herself. Before he can continue, Mars leaps from her seat and runs to the front of the stage. A ripple of fear goes through the crowd. You'll remember what happened to Utopia. It doesn't have to be like this! We don't have to listen to him. He's just a bully with a gun, like the ones we left behind on Earth. Watch in delight. Oh no, I watched in horror. Why are you just sitting there? Come on, aren't you going to do anything? The council look at each other. Rhett seems unmoved, and Utopia shrinks into herself, holding her hand to her chest. Aunt Anne looks concerned, but fearful of Lum. Instance is grim, and Seek just waits to see what happens. Only your dad looks enthusiastic, but he's no politician. He keeps quiet. Lum gestures sharply to his guards, and Mars is seized and taken out of sight. In the uncomfortable silence that follows, the governor strides to the front of the stage. As I was saying, you can trust me to lead this colony and humanity into a new era. An era of peace and prosperity where we no longer need to fear the creatures that come out in the night. This planet is rich. It is the Earth we were promised, unscarred by the mistakes of our forefathers. Here we will become what humanity has always strived to become. Caretakers of a new garden, children of a new Earth. Pioneers, we're so close. Soon this planet will be ours, and all her riches and wonders with it. But first, we need to adapt to the harsh realities of our current world. I know you will love your council, but it's time we thought about the future. We need to guard the colony leadership against sudden upheavals, deaths, imprisonments, and the like. I've decided to instate a second position for each seat on council. That every council member will take an official second in command. Seconds will be trained in the running of the department and will be ready to take over the department should the worst happen during an attack. The council looks concerned. Is this how Lum begins to cycle out the colonial government with a veneer of legitimacy? Applicants must have spent a minimum amount of time in that department and will be judged by the council based on their relevant skills, though Lum will likely argue for the Helio appointees. You scribble your name on the ballot for security officer. I reckon security officer can actually get some sort of like resistance kind of thing going against Lum with Rhett. You add your name to the ballot along with Anemone and Vase. Anemone shakes your hand and tells you she hopes the best person wins for the good of the colony. Vase just gives you a nod. His piercing eyes say he's up for the challenge. The council discusses all nominees at length. You win. I did not see that coming. Security Chief Rhett looks proud as he gives you an extra stripe for your uniform. His hands rest heavy on your shoulders. You're an excellent soldier, and someone I trust to succeed me. I know you'll do what's right for the colony if the worst happens. With voting is concluded, Seek announces the names of those newly appointed. The crowd cheers for you when Seek reads out your name as second security officer. You don't recognize the Helio appointed to second administrator. Must be one of Lum's people. Tangent stands proudly in her rightful place at Chief Engineer Instance's side. Cal is chosen to be second cultivator. He looks a little overwhelmed. Your dad must have put his name in. And the steward of the Heliopause joins Aunt Anne as her much-needed second steward. There's a lot of babies in the colony now, and someone has to help take care of them. Uncle Tonin comes out of retirement to rejoin expeditions, this time as Utopia's second surveyor. And after the politicking is over, the crowd adjourns to the feast tables and eventually the dance floor. The sun's set on a long day, the heat breaks, and the party continues well into the night. After the festivities, it's straight back to work. Everyone complains, and you usually get at least a few days off after Vertumnalia, but Lum reminds the colony that there's only a few short months before the next attack. It is. Your dreams begin to increase in intensity as the wormhole draws closer. Okay, right. So it's mid-dust. And I've been trying to pummel through this quickly, but I feel like I've burnt myself out a little bit. The thumbnail says finale. It is now gonna... Well, I'm going to change the thumbnail, probably. Well, I definitely am going to change the thumbnail. Because I will not be doing more live streams of this. I kind of had it in my head that this would be the last live stream because I would get to the end of the game. But it is getting towards the end of the stream time. It is getting towards the end of, just what I usually do here on the channel. So I'm going to switch this over to episodic content. I'm going to record some of this very soon. Probably not tonight, but maybe like on a weekend or something when I'm alone in the house. Probably before some more streams next week. And we will find out what happens. I have a feeling, given how the conversations with Sim and everything are going, that it's not going to end at the wormhole. Or if it does, it's going to end in a very long and dramatic way. So I'm going to leave it for now, whilst the void creeps in behind me. This hasn't happened in a while. It is quite dark outside, though, so I kind of get why. I'm going to grab myself some food. Thank you. I haven't actually done one of those all day, all stream. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. It has been a blast, and there hasn't been any death, but good lord, we've been close. We have come very close. Tomorrow, please join me for more Zelda. I have now realised I can pick up bombs in that game, so we're going to get a few more things right off the bat. We're going to get that fairy fountain that we missed. And yeah, there will be a new episode of the film review thing that me and Lottie are doing, the action movie list. That's going to come online Saturday. Saturday or Sunday. Reviewing the Transporter trilogy. So that's going to be very dumb. Very fun. We had a lot of fun recording that first big episode of it. And honestly, the episodes we've recorded so far for the continuation of it have been very entertaining, and we've got one more to go, which we're going to record this weekend, hopefully. That's gonna be a doozy of an episode. But yeah, also 83 subscribers. Thank you very much to whoever has subscribed recently. It's I don't see a live list updating of subscribers, so I don't know the usernames of everybody, but please leave a comment if you have recently subscribed, if you are thinking of subscribing, and what games you would like to see me play on the channel. There will be so much more coming over the next few weeks. I can't wait to get going. But we're going to switch this to episodic content, and we are going to switch. We're going to switch this to episodic content, and we're going to switch this over to We Are OFK, which is going to be our next Pride game. I didn't think I'd take this long to play this. I didn't know this would be that long of a game. All right, Wobbles, calm down. You're shaking your head to the sun in disgust. There we go. Where is she? There you are. Where are they? But thank you very much for watching, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow for Zelda. And I'll see you all at the weekend for more random videos. Ta-ra!